It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your #1 station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Online, digital, and on your smartphone.
The radio is hot. The music is hot.
For Daruma, we ain't see a sing Konya, your baby didn't come my barber Henny across your mind Ghana move by way of art and entertainment. Mohoya, Ekoye, Edanakwemu, Weekend Eve, a wedding, a party be and I ye. Dear Hipa, na Kosuma, dear Hina Bossuma. Yes, I be Musu Diodra. Have fun, why? Make out a cap fan for so I seen out here carrying cap fam so the audio one now the some mobile phones in our part quality ones and yanya medasi the abio papa no dia when it's your cap fam. Kafam so dia nyoma gidi pa Ghana ha ne awiase afa na nyina home appliances. Say your fridge bi na wo pe. TV. Stove ya no aduane wo so. Aya gas dio electric dio. Washing machine. Machine bia ya use wo fie bia no de wani kira ya kafam an so be ka bi why. Pe branches bia ben wo bia. Na koje wodie Enti atena se ba be din komo. Danko aba pansima du back baby I will be ami mo ha me mo akwa so bra eye dwumedie so. Ye frame me Kwasi Aboagye me nam di dwumedie o chiame. And Timia many you know. Bang. Gangalia. Fisa abre coping ben on Nadia Betimenka. Not as me know, and away for you.
Like who's resonating with you right now?
There's a kid here in Ghana called Black Sherif.
Okay.
I need to put you on. Just right from this interview.
Whoa! You're saying I need to know about him? Is this the co-sign moment? No, I'm saying, are you telling me, Semtex, you need to know?
No, you have to.
Okay,
bro.
Right. Say no more.
His name is Black Sherif. Trust me, you're gonna call me back and just give me my props and tell me, listen, bro, you said it. The kid is crazy out of this world.
Right.
You know, it was a video. I think he was doing his video shoot, and I saw a short clip of him just performing the song. I didn't hear the music, but when I saw the passion he was using, right after that, I think he released a record, and that was it. Now he has 2 records out. That's like probably the biggest songs in Ghana now. You know, and he's super dope. But he cuts across. The sound can relate. You can relate. It's not. You don't have to understand it. You're gonna get it. The vibe is just crazy. Yeah. So definitely, Black Sherif is one person that I'm rooting for.
Say no more. Like the next time we speak. Yo, Sark.
You'll be giving me the lyrics, yeah?
Yo, you put me on, bro. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? It's when I eventually speak to Black Sherif, when I start playing his music, I'll be like, yo, it's Sark, Sark put me on. You know what I mean? It's like, say no more, man. Say no more. I'm sold. Straight. Well, he's that guy, right?
Bro. Listen, for me, it's hard for me to I do co-sign a lot of artists. But him, I think he has what is going to take him on beyond the shores of Ghana. Even Berna was listening to him on live a couple days ago. You know, I think Berna called him or something. So I saw that. I knew it was going to go beyond Ghana. The sound is great. It's great. His energy, he's very hungry, very passionate. So I went to Nigeria. He was all over the radio. That's definitely an artist that I really know that's going to take Ghana somewhere. So yes, Black Sherif, big shouts, Blacko, my boy.
Okay. Say no more.
This is spirit. It never dies. This is spirit never dies.
So that's Black Sherif and our team in Kano Sabri. Don't call up on my doing so. Peace 1043F Entertainment Review. Gospel nyum tuni Patience Nyako Ewofia Hanum say. Patience microphone in brain wado na yenshen komona see ewie. Wababe srami, wababe kan sa ewie. We're going to do something magical. Patience. Your mom say?
Yehowa daroma bibia ye.
Okay, ekoye.
Yehowa daroma.
Okay. Na otri style die. Nya so awa pampami Uti nya ukon nya o yade.
I am mitrimi.
Utrimi.
Bibia ni mwe natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
One kasa utrimi.
Mitrimi. Wait me do myself.
Meti me do myself susu.
Yeah. So unji India.
Okay, hold on. Media me pesa nya ma we pa. Ese for munya betrem ba.
Oh my.
Okay. Ese nya ku 757 so ni trimoti. Papio. Me hese bibia ya. Ni yansu ne tua.
Bibia natural.
Ni feel. Hey. Patience.
Yes.
Me who say I say
the way it's like yes. Yeah, bibia
artificial.
No. Yeah, that's my hair.
Na eno pe na metimi feel.
Eno pe.
I say na say so we na bapa.
No de ho nya wo de.
There be me bisa me say I say we aba.
Eno ne nya wo de.
I say eno
nya wo de.
Unya artificial.
Hey. Crazy. Oh, me see and everything is natural.
Inti nu for no say natural.
Eno ne nya wo.
Na say we wa mama feel na we be mama feel.
There be.
Hey. That's how you say nya.
Hey, bro, Kwasi. Oh, the assemble.
Me fire mba. Wa mama feel a triwi na edu nu for no dey also mama feel. And me sure say honum dey artificial. Because I say
bibia natural.
Patience am ana tade na wa share no because patience am new I say do for no na he for do.
My kese kakra dey bibia natural. Yeah, my kese kakra.
Okay. Entina ma bia I say no for no I he pre. Oh ye kese aye gu nu fu mo.
Me o nu for kakra.
Oh, but patience bi ni mu a check kakra o.
Yes, I hu me na. Yes, from me wo met na say.
We see you we share you to asia me hu we patience.
You be say na metie o me ngo ni sa na mete ene. My kese me ntade be
na me bisantie no na ma like unufu no Aye be brave. O kesi na o ye no.
Naturally me only for.
I see. Anyway. Nyenu for nkomo anyama bia me hu sakra me hu on ho na me busa keke we nya bibia. Akwaba.
Yeja.
Anana say when ya be me bia o feeling kakranka. Still I would so ada honum adakwa.
Yeah, me adakwa still.
Ba wo sha say ka say we adakwa ache o. E mema ne bad na e bia o reject your man ansanity.
There be an tessa say like ubia ba na ma reject no, but I me nim dey me pe.
Okay.
So
I know this is private, but just bombing komo kakra. Say one ba won't reject you. But unim ni pe.
Yeah.
Okay, so dear now pe because e be obi tie and etasi obi tie sabe obi share na the near do chiache.
Okay.
Ebia obeka no obema specs na qualities na ohwe no. Na bia atone life so na wetimi aba forward.
Nothing much. Your bema, like I was say you be a udo nyame.
Okay.
You can be a Muslim, a Christian. We do nyankopon.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And you have to love my work too.
Okay.
And unyeska kakra. Obeti me here be obeti me they are supportive because mejuma na me oye mi kra me need your help and ye de bia there but I was so me supportive.
Okay.
Kakra and asa.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the quality ameti teach you
better
meti wo kan nyame be supportive be boa ni.
Yeah, obe wiska kakra. Obe do ejuma na me
Okay.
Love my work. Obe do nyankopon.
Okay.
Because so do nyankopon amejuma na me you love it.
Okay.
Now I do me then you have to get money small.
I say o sika
kakra, yeah.
Kakra ti say because kakra no a relative.
Normal say at least normal because I don't say ejuma no eska.
Yeah.
Enti say uknu nisika kakra obetimi at least where we enyumu niska the betwa video.
Yeah.
Ebia utwa video be say o de menka say bia 40,000.
Yeah.
Also uknu timi support. Yes. Enye say wo beka say wo di uti kopempem ba bia ebia wo kokra ono no onye okay. But because of only being no seko, I was so to stand by you to me. So that's.
Do you got questions? And now a man for mubisa pressure say bia patience. Diana Wade. Unya bibisa.
Yeah, and I think normal because Sebi Ghana for can for. We your banner drew stage be now on worry now now for and now parents ain't me can see when him say warrior now mum pe wasem yes
nti bia wa for na ebusuan for
yeah another for da be na be worry because as at least obade o stage be do baby cry a warning your man ho yedin e ma nti no say you catch say warrior
yeah how
no no ma na to me when they say to yeah Sebi India for we your ba me hu bra kwesi na se me pe na me timi ka se bra kwesi me pe me ko ware o ye Ghana for and ya mamre ne se obere man na ye oba ho ade enti all those say me power real cry me timi ko ye oba ho ade by force e was say obere man na be ware me so omuka
but I don't mean we say o nti usisu ya e bia we hu be ma bia se be ma ade ne ho ya kono ne ho ya kama ana bia me fa ni sune ne ban kra bia na feel we betimi approach no
say my approach be ma bia oh like so to me who be now so a nice guy like by so kwako catch ni so penny there now after that me catch we are me na me ko toto ho nyoma na makoware o I see say
oh sorry nice
to me
nice me pewase mana bibisa
me when say it's not right because obadi ose my power respect you get it back again
okay
yeah because oba me timu me there nti me mpe be ma obe chere ne ho a chere me
okay
nti no at least oh your ba who be na say be we need you ho na obema no on make country so pewa. Why do you have to force yourself on that person?
Yeah. But personally at you say who say be our patience me new say me yana me wadi you one kasan so ya na to saying
I normal because we are senior you be a pet and I think say marriage is not for everybody. Enti ebia de me kra pressure shemi nya ya normal bin super bibia ono so nya so me hu ne say normal.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Patience Nyako Gospel Nyom Tuni Evie and Amenino Babedi and Komo Ewa Ye Fidio Entertainment Review Peace 1043 Nyako what from Kwayampa we are studio no say live Amenino Din Komo. Right, my member studio na yantua yan komo so. Patience.
Yes, papa.
I'm saying mun komo bi baye. Gamro Ghana Music Rights Organization. Anyom to form mo sign not anyom to form. In fact, right owners.
Okay.
Mo sign mo works you Gamro.
Yeah.
Honum say na mo gi mo royalties ni e kaka ho.
Yeah.
Na am say mo dey asemi betu dwa be yan komodie. Now take a position be na bi no ni onya adwen pese edi ho komo kakra.
Okay.
So opposition no as at that time no nia mete making kind bi no che say ofri say nia Gamro anamo no mutu no oni omo nya adwen san say enwom no dodo na akra no nyontufo no insure ne dia enwom no belongs to Asori no enti eba ne say na Asori na enwom no ye ne dia no once I'm usika untia wonyom tuninska no that was your position me boy.
Yeah.
I mean, are you saying say anyom tufo nyamo na motro anyom na yete no nsore ne dia?
Me that's Kwasi Gamro nsensem. I didn't say anyoma bebre o wa Gamro betimi aye. Empenifo o baby o mubu say nwa yakwadidie maye nka foforo engum. Gamro betimi aka say okay heaven cry yakwakoji royalties because o moto nyomo ho. But I had the cry njeje ye. Nti eden ye fi baby ye botra 1 2 3 na like ye wo royalties bebre a wo say ye timi Gamro timi jeje omo ntimi njeje eno na me kire Gamro say omo mpe kwan a omo be fa so omo betimi ajeje that one na say ye hu say mo jeje we na mo say mo kwa Asori ne krampo no question mark wo me ye wo like a lot. Amunti menjeje not me when they say even 30% crowd amunti menje and omu ni way amunti me be ya me drive ya tom me see dia mama kwan mu
obi tom CD
tom ya me way like what
okay so CD no tom no your original CD and I say
no watching CD yeah o see o patient yakon enyum wo so ni way gospel you see said the ya efa enti we nyina ya nitua now sorry aso kwa sorry still am me who say sorry cry on to me na too yeah and you know mo kwaje wo church no
what's me okay patience akoye to say obi a won say kwan da honum saying na kwan no lorry kwan no say kwan nchen no a driver phone bi ta drive for
yeah
na ono ebi a cars be 5 and be 3 bi drive and na be mienu afemu omu na drive kwan nchen mienu femu and ono do honum saying and a police na chi no say because police you know ama mienu no ko no you know if you say wa fom right so say you're right to say obi obey you anyum tefo nyum that is sanamranity
I am but me
so say Gamro ka emra no a adentina I say
emra ne de metiase o emra na two omukwa sorry omukwa jija ma gospel for me boy. Saskano is it for gospel musicians?
And yet gospel musicians.
Now you're here for why was I to yo sorry
no T.
Yan to yo
no T. Okay, gospel musicians and you're right owners.
Fine, and I make us say gospel
no,
because
okay. And yet gospel anyum tefo because patience bia enyum bi wo ha me Kwasi Aboagye bia me nam trauma but me nya gospel nyum tuni.
Okay.
Sa entiase na yesi ma mo ankasa mo huni etie for so etie no hu because can say okay it's for gospel musicians Gamro womo nyunyo omo nje right no for it is for right owners.
I understand they make kind of say enwan ye kwa didie ma ye de ma hwere wo kra se me be ya obi tom nti e den no mo ye wo ho that means me patre say so mo kwakra kwagya so dem still o mo ntimi nti de what's aban ye ma wo mo hia bi a task force bi a government bi de ne ho be jim court bi a ye chi obi a ye de ne be court e be ye enwoma e say say ye jump ye de ensa so we mu ye jai ne de ensa so ye nyanwie ye I think say still yes
enya hwehwem enimu na oye wa hanum say because and I don't think I can say machechim say emra so okay obi a obe yusu right owner composer author producers ni sa u yusu o mojapade a e o mojapade
wo mojapade na mete Ghana ha wo de say enya gospel but me de minim say ye kwa sorry dem
enya me see o
they be me pacha me ba o say right owners fine the right owners be brain na ye nim say o mo tro gospel no most of them omo wa sorry me boa most omo wa sorry enti say me mato obi nwum na say enwum no enya media ba mato na say yes ye ba ye kwa sorry dem akogye royalties na sorry no omo na wo majority of the song na wo jeje amahwan
but say me okay me nim say bia because of abia men kind of saying in sense be a buy between one jo metal tin e bia kind of say no me make a point
okay
no. Because to say and I be say gospel nyum na moto no ensure ni dia
30% when you push me America more
30%
of Ghanaian gospel musicians and nyuma yetu nyina nya ye dia Methodist Pentecost, Anglican, any churches ne dia I omu booka most of Pentecost for nyum kra register yo omu dia the way omu nyum either most of Pentecost the way omu nyum ye bia like worshiper na nyuma but then omatro na bi kra nipa na nam ne so de ba onim say asori wo no nya ye nti ono de ama church no so church ne fat said de ye omu dia enti me fa ne 70% of omu church ne nyum na wo gambro say wo kwagigi ska no kwagigi ska no de ama that's what I'm saying
minim kran fa so awunya with 30%
me na me ka na me pa che wo mo oba gospel song me bo a oda for any
me bonyum bia
oda gospel the first now ya dey pa say na say was sakakra
oh sir
so first now what time are the gospel enti no wodi wani hwemwa nyomtofo no wo hwa enwum a eye genuine song me fa ne say okay new song awote ena na e bia e kwa kakra ye ka na mu sesa dana si ya na ye remix ISS peppers na ye tutu ne de asamba wote de meka na enti no nipa no wone nwum a ono krampo no ono se wo pa bra ne be take permission wo wato nyum no no nka hwe wo se ye kwa church no
wo de emphasize 30% ya okay empoye no kra then say 30% no ye emphasize so de so mo na yo mo dia
70 ni yo mo dia 70 na years on so dia
that's not true that can never be true
oh shit
that can never be true
and your research here
David David Maza no kwa fa enyum be 10 upa ye bia line enyum be 10 yan kase ye bo ultimi kan che enyum be 10 mu be 7 there efi so
obi aso na ye bibi
am for sure and na me can say wo
be peppers ne krampo na dos no ne wo de wo fi say wa chro ne nyum no utie nyum otim say
nyum ahe na asode dia
me de na sa me nko amintimi nya industry
me say wo aye question na me busa
na me say me
nyum ahe na ye asode dia
me de
onyuma ahe na ye asode dia wo onyuma achro
okay for gospel music
me say wo de ye fie beba onyuma ahe na ye asode dia
me de menyum bia ni we asode dia
why nyum na bonyum tuni ba kwa obetimi aka chem say nyum tuni we uyi ni si hoduma ne nyum be ye
ene me ma sa homework no yi
Dabi me ma me bisa asem una wa koka asem na ba wo ba
me mbo bia din because una ye wadwuma una ye nsem troni
empacho ene sa asem na kan no which means say twi sign say nya no kore
no kore papa
una say tie now say 70%. And now I'm just put you to street proof no have try and 70% no.
Opa yi nyom to for bed tenor. Like
mama nyom to 410 na chirem say ni nyum we I saw dia ni nyum we I saw dia for mama me push you asema wa kan asem na ifi my chefo hu say asema kan because radio so na okasa no
na say him say radio we radio kese pa Peace FM
tie o gospel nyuntuni wagidin o kan obi nso de be sense and so no gospel for Christ o munyu
say na so obi anim na kana ha why na anim
uti ha untimi ntira de na waka de na
from me mkrofo din na say one na wo kra wo bonyum ti wo kra na wo be the best person
me fan hwehwemu bia ma meto abonte una wo de hwehwemu abeto una so aye on hwehwemu
nti na de ma ye nti wo so kohwe say de me kan me boa
ene tie for presence ni akonya oka no boa me hwehwemu no e bogos
omo kra mu nim dada
bogos hwehwemu
enya no kra
bogos hwehwemu ena presence ni akwaye no Patience nyako. And patience is say what they feel from you new. And okra what they break for. And ti oni ha say kekakwa o. Wo ba no kuta ni nsem pori enyum mienu. Fofro en kan fio da. Unso kwa yie na say wo mo bonsan no a. Wo kuta ni nsem Kwasi Aboagye a wo free Peace FM baye oni na busia form so mu be ma na kwa wo mu kuta mu nsem pari sidio du ni ti presence
yes papa
enti wa boy foforo
me pa chon ba ko na oboye no o se madanse o se o metie madanse no asa na nsesem
okay ni da
se ya ye no madia menti ase
okay
asa agro
okay
asa na nsesem
wow
yeah
okay yeah and ibedi unkomo kakra ma say da metie fu etie ye papa so we no ucheche mwai na chro ye wa na chro ye asode dia
alright and yet mini problem ewo sebi wona woto asore dia enyum because obi to no to ni ye kra na sometimes so kra when ni genyum ne ho more but I was say I appreciate you omo any scanner ya ginu yetimi nso ma omo bi because obi wo ha won to nyum bi mu atrotro nyum ti se me kofa na meto na ebi kra ye ka yes nyum bi abo ebe neza mare mix na se yes pressure nya akonyum mete ho a na enya media na metirimu ya me star nti aya na ye ya acknowledge wo mo nso kakra we dear patient nya natural
one out sure oh okay all right enti my entie ma etie phone tie nyum no na wo mo nkyere me say yeda Etiefo muntie patient nyako we fofora I say wodi aba muntie na eda mama mi hu say ye de enye da mun kan chen say enye de ai anyone from patience nyako tie So keep the comments flowing now. Out there, Anna, out there. What the young part of me, no, back where the can hear about Mount here. Senator Mawa. Well, so me banner many patients I've talked one so, but some of the comments that have come in or say, hey, bra Kwasi, Apple, I no do it back. Kwasi no Kojo Boatin, yes, me no me that. Patience is my favorite musician, George also such and Diana's Amamwa, okay, Kwasi. Can't worry you. Hayford, your boy said intelligent interviewer. Thanks. And Patience Nyako, I love her songs very much. She's down to earth. Eric Fodjo and Odiano by Esther Ivy says, Patience, you do all. Patience, God's time is the best. Joy Supoku. And Patience Nyako is such a talented woman with too much beauty. Kennedy Love Kofi. Gamro must deal with the piracy issue. Eric Fodjo. In T. Emma says, you are singing to praise God. So if you need money for a new song, then you people should stop singing. Abba, no more studio, studio no yadi chomo. We dey no nyadwin e wo honom say wadwin no ache but we dey when they go to studio to record, the studio people also take their money. And I him say everything that they do is money. But baby, achim Bwedi says Patience is making sense. Pa all gospel music were originated from church, and that is true. Patience mentioned okay. Ya plug or see you metal. Well, Kojo Frimpon says, hey, Patience Nyaku, the Assembebo. Samson Kojo Nyedua says, Kwasi, it's very true. Patience is telling you the truth. I'm a Pentecost member, and I have one of the church hymnal. Most churches don't like to ask musicians to pay them before using their songs. Right. I'm sure you know where you can just leave a comment or two on our live streaming. Patience Nyako gospel nyom tuni ewie ono na me no studio no han say akasima be edumi ensa na chese no me nu abo. I'm sure those of you also watching live stream no because yes Ola Michael atna say kan ho wa say but my main Patience subium Patience
Brothersi.
So there's another one so I can't wait who
Me patron I know e brofonyom.
Brofonyom.
Patron.
Oh, about brofonyom.
Oh, what day?
Anya amam phone sem bi omo kanama o.
Me sure be asaso nya pon me reserve me
uni island o island cry won su etwa mo hia na o ti asase so ase won hwe obi asem me won hwe obi asem se
asem me dimile wo de o hwa me a
amam for ma pressure no akobo brofu nyum
me nya kwa bro no ma na me wo ananse se na me de aba
anya una na anu bi a o se amam for nya brofu no mo brofu
obi kana asem brofu bi o de ewi abo
sa na so ba be brofu nyum ni bi
and I said me my brof me ya brofonyum kra na enye ne me wo brofonyum be 6 and I me say 4 we can one 4
okay
me wo my lights me wo high low be thy name
okay
me wo himbo me re yefi and we can we he can never lie.
Right. So your previous albums, no, just a brofonyum.
Yeah, brofonyum also.
I mean, pay attention to it.
Yeah, very beautiful song.
Oh, okay.
Tinya fe na me ya brofo. Even cry say me nyame dia brofo. Brofo de say nyo bia de obi antimi fa brofo nwenwan. Yet you krom.
I see.
Yeah.
Until so stress brofo Italian I bet me attribute.
There be me proud of me krom kasa.
Okay.
Obi kasa de sebi otia eye o de hwa but me kasa no amete no me proud of. Yes, so me pese me sua brofo a me sua bi eye nim de. Yeah.
Well, so it's here for full back on so Patience Nyako diaba brofonyom yentie no na embra na yemeto hey ade me nyum jabo how there be you can't finish like that yes you answer how can the music finish like that
8 minutes yes 6 minutes
and answer no
answer
okay the evening come on but enyum no me tie no
yeah
me perception no we I say me judge I sense a lot of like you're under pressure who force you so
no
yeah
and you know me and I'm sure my dear until be force me some to brofonyum yeah Into my relax it. You can never lie, cry.
Okay. Yeah. Because I to a cappella is
why not? Send me a menu.
Okay, mama cappella.
I can never lie. Ancients of days can never lie. I am can never lie. Oh yes, Jehovah Jireh. Adonai, he can never lie. He can never lie. Oh, yes. He can never lie. Oh, yes. Jehovah Jireh. Ha. Adonai, he can never lie. Jehovah Jireh, Adonai, he can never lie. Bachaye.
Na, and you know, say unye na so bizam say yeah. Say now to it.
Angel.
Eh.
Na matu kakra.
Kakra. Me pese me hu bebi a odu a obre no, ntina nkam so to kwetire no. To why so to baby a betimi ato no very comfortably. I know pen auto. Well, betimi ato ni nya. Yeah. O there yeah. Why?
I can never lie. Lion of Judah can
Now about to ni pa to ni seriously.
mighty God can.
We nya cut and paste. Who say bi ni mo ha me ma gina studio anyum to for anyum o. Anyum ni bi anyum to for no to pa na em dey say TikTok wa anum say wa ba trans wa ba kan sa. Anyum to for no bi nyum no ho. Uni ma dey fen cut and paste. O kan de na studio engineer na record no aka is no I record no aka I am no I record into we are not that cut and paste. But we say no see true now to say yes we yes and cut and paste. Take where there me ma akwa baba me asema make anyum to phone be so me cut and paste.
Oh sure, yeah.
We are told there.
Yeah.
Near true because because on to anyum continuously on studio on more. Flat or be flat ni baby keys no be mount no.
Right.
And Titi say won't say be a studio engineer and say okay. Or there can take no I can't take. Or there can tack. So I can take tack. Baby, the way we see, I can't take it no. It here for say Babon Tipa and Kauti and Cabos, yes.
Right.
And the engineer in your answer, okay, you do cut and paste, so obey and take any friend cut and paste. But we do to see as with me out to why are there? Patience.
Yes, Papa.
Okay.
Rofunyum need the crofo person mutie pa until say o bonom se matter rofunyum.
Who see the who some person tie?
Oh yeah, me bano chese. Course I mean no yes what to bro for you yes what person mutie pa.
You see, oh asma me kan, see one say one kasa, wo dey hu aba o.
Me fa me hu my ba say.
Say amafo na.
Crofo de se mato bro for you.
Adentina say, o tonyo wo ya nyumtuni.
Say o lati ya say, wono o la say won hye me nkura, o kan omo ka ho kura me to bro for you. Me wa bro for you be more than 10.
Because e wa dia o lehu.
Na say what dey brofo nyum na meto ye na he can never lie brofo kitwa like man can kesi what yes see
brofo no who say brofo bi ha your brofo salad any brofo bancham
now dey tie nyum we me to brofo kesi
brofo bancham pesi brofo no bi
yeah the bomb ko yira won brofo
careful
ati odeti Jehovah Jireh he can never lie as I've been here training before the woman to you party
Kwasi and you na mo benjeje me ya yewe mumbo na nkrofo njeje mu amu dem wa dem nim say
ba uze Jehovah Jireh na kan me na nkwa so Jehovah Jireh dan simo say o si ji as me tidre edre patience. Hey, Jehovah Jireh.
Munti. Me ba be kwa retire Kwasi tie. Me bobro for nyum 20 ansa.
ba go kra ne ebre o de moye twi ma ye ne enkoye ni ma
mementi una onti hasisi na ka kire se wo de wo mo bia nye obi o hwe obi hu nyom na wo sa wa sa na wo be fa mimi hu nti be bo nyom 20 bro 20
hey right o dia en kai
tie bro for say ano e ka bro for
na mo bo man microphone ti eno na ya mi ya no wo de wa bo nyom ni nyina manasi wo se microphone judge first one ma judge let them judge this song bro for me kai akese me kra bro for ba ko a kese wo mu am pese microphone ti wo mo
but don't say them bro for no
bro for kese ni wo mu
so my boy Messi it's for I'm saying personally the flow I like the flow of this one okay for me even though still we struggle with the brofono but it's okay that is part I don't know my judgment no me judgment and also I take me also am also take
yeah let me person me add my voice to
okay me too take
I just think say a fantastic song I think say it's the arrangement the beat and the flow honestly for a gospel song is amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. Now me na me ka thank you no ma.
Thank you.
And ma me mo la kra be. Ola
onya ho no abeka thank you am abesere no. Etino bra what about you young?
I said my boy from Obroni A to Z.
Na beginning to end. No na dey here.
Anyhow,
party me. It will bro forget and I ain't fan that's Monetization.
And you no tie yet.
Oh me tie nyum.
I ain't fan na wo tie.
He can never lie.
And we are
yes.
starting.
And I will say Adonai esum. And I me tie say wo san ka say Nyankopon entwa ntroda e no kan bro for manamba.
No.
Ya no be kan say Nyankopon ntwa ntroda.
Yango Bonja, he can never lie. That's one
Utie now.
There be a
that simple.
Yeah.
Like Obia betimi atiase.
Yeah.
And say I said na kano brofo ye dey bancha pc bomb community bi no.
Yeah.
E bi no. So down to earth. You don't need to struggle to understand.
Sure.
More to that was had the nyumna to form you relate to it easily. But I think say we shouldn't be forcing her to do brofunyom. We are who the mommy
Don't some can say o shame in crying. Na me akola mi sua na more. Na ma wi hypothete. Hippopotamus. Some can you marry hippopotamus like this.
Menfi ola no sire no ono ye presenter kra ogbabi.
But maybe and you know one try.
Yeah.
Brofono. And obi na try na odi ni baba.
Yeah na me try menum.
Sir. Oh but it's a bit me about say what where in tree and obi atron brofono.
Only my mercy bedi my dance say me na me try.
Oh no why are they? Especially the first one so no. Who said who kai nyom the hit song Obinyane me.
Yeah.
Who say the same style and something no song. Who say you buy a secular song, you see street vibe. Gospel street vibe no I know. And no man, sorry for no relate to the things they say among themselves. They think simplicity. It's I'm sure say no na minim say the trick I was Siano no, but this one the two songs it will work very well for her. Seriously.
You. Now say okay about brofunyum no. Who say now can see na me di si brofunyum no dia no so. Who say can about ensem na ewo mu no.
Okay.
Utie so you could see say he can never lie and it runs through it very prominently but uti wom pa ewom which means that on pese ebe ya dia we be struggle to even remember.
There be me a cry me na stage am brofo a menti asia me.
And running that's all. That's all.
Kobi omo na editing ma me ene Joe. Omo ko fa brofo kakra me see we minti me nka.
That's all.
Impossible.
Which na stage na? I'm a boy, bro. You be. Or say they are unsurmountable God. No patient.
Why not?
I'm now your manager. I work with an Asia. I know. He can never buy. But is it Jehovah? No, the Jehovah the Jireh na Jara. How do you pronounce that?
Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Jireh. I will name that.
Yes, spelling is it?
Hey, me boss, professor. Hey. I came here as a gospel musician.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not
right. No, because it's not take crowds on me. It sounds like as a whole country, Dre. As a whole can say Ubisimu Dre na whole can. That's why I wanted to know if that's the correct way I would name say kana.
But so can what can you have say?
So maybe you know tennis.
The auto no maybe
the man sounded like Dre.
Oh, okay. Pronunciation sometimes they tell you more. It doesn't.
Oh, okay. But it's a good song.
And you now tie one to bro focus here be home.
Oh, Meti Adonai.
Faithful is he that has promised.
That's right.
That's it.
His word will never turn back void.
We never did.
Will never turn back void.
Oh yeah.
No, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. What knows your pronunciation?
Or the 21 of
Okay, any other two patients to Naka.
Oh yeah, you way brofu way min pese.
Metil say void.
Void. Okay. For he has said it, and he will do it. Adonai, he can never lie. Yeah.
And that's a new one from Patience Nyako. Mompeo Yato bro for nyom. So she's live here in the studio na Edin Komwe. Na my girlfriend back could be and he was sending message but still there kind. Gloria Safosi, beautiful song by Patience, very classic and very spiritual. That's right. And my message is nibbing so I'm saying Joseph Na Quintera. I hope that Udine Sanya Bono. I think Patience has a way of promoting herself, and I like her marketing strategy. And Josephine says the song is nice. Oh, Kwasi, it's a nice song. Nancy Boafo, and one here says it's a fantastic song. She's done very well. Isaac Edu, and by Ola. Be careful. Why? Is he Dia Mensa Dankwa? Kwasi ask Patience when she and Joe Metal will do a collaboration. David Nyakonode whereby Yabuatin says Ajiji4. Ajiji4 no. Kofi Aboagye says great interview. Kudos to Patience. She sounds like a very fun and candid person. That's true. Down to earth person. Patience. We'll be on Kabana Kweja and near crack one saying. Okay, so this one says nice song Jacob na audio by this lady like play all her songs they sweet to and I love it. That's Dr. Kalipu and I love this track which of them anyway Kofi Pong no dear no by the song is sweet just like the word of God bright Doku of the change true song rough Ohio and audio by Hineba Tres says a very powerful song and inspirational. Keep it up. David Nyakomensa says her English song is great, but next time she should get coaching on her dictions. Bright Outlook says he can never lie. Powerful one there. And Achim Krachiwe Kumfi Otoa must say, Patience, I like you a lot, but you are goofing on this Gamro issue. Laws must work no matter the setbacks. Right. Okay, Patience. Yeah, na yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ no mfa mmerɛ wie yɛ ɛnɛ deɛ sɛ yɛma atiefoɔ ne yɛpɛ sɛ ɔmu ho nnwom mmienu a wode abɛyɛ a ɛnti wei no sɛn ɛwɔ abɔnten platforms bɛn na amanfoɔ bɛnya bɔ ɛmu nkɔmmɔ kakra kyɛn ɛwɔ hɔ no
mepakyɛw ɛwɔ abɔnten na memfa ne sɛ yɛma yɛ ho 2 weeks video no ɛbɛyɛ ready 2 weeks by this time.
Okay.
Na video na I ready.
Okay.
You know, we call YouTube sisi a ewo audio na ewo baby a you know, ubetimi akotie enyomu we me catch obi bia say Nyankopon onni hwammo, he can never lie. Me waye bia mame utie anansesem o se asa agro asa anansesem ade awurade beye wo wabrabom na ebe yo te say obitimi bibitimi si wabra wo bisa say eye den na esiye asa agro ntino ye catch nya nipa o mutie nyina say sabi na awurade beye wo wabrabom o kan wa asem na beka say we anansesem be na auto kire me na nka mpese me kan brofo but ananse story no mo say enye brofo menim ntina mentimi anto brofo bia wo this song and also no mo say enye correct. So o metie madansie yo sana se brofo eno na mitimi nto ne brofo enti baby a ebi ho me pacho metimi ada obi a nkrofobia se metimi ana misra kwanya
okay
me pacho mpese
bana mpese mbisa bibi
okay bisa me
now
free.
Obi the question I mean I'm very free, don't worry.
So
I was just thinking about Obi the question be by
okay
no can be about say ofi say gospel na more 20 I said mamu nyisi kanini e ka ho ba me say bisa say CCI to saying especially COVID by I mean going back to studio biom minim say shows e ka ho na munya because Nancy Amanfo said Antonio no sa ti say be streaming platforms ni e ka ho na be amunya bi nkakra shows issues because of COVID Germany ma slow down to get money ubenye schedule masanko studio asanko ye nyum foforo I'm sure say was a bit difficult and
very difficult
it's kasem no say sia
Brother say me da say nipa no nyame adwuma gift ne de rade de ma obi akwa but unim say wo ko studio a enye kwa wo say wutuaka na wo gift no kra no without say obi be invest in you no wo gift na ntimi nya adwuma Nyankopon de acha but ebe wo de besen wu oh yes enti no even Bible cry yeton enti say ye ka gospel asam no obi ka say ni say yes ka na mentiasia sorry them say be too offering ye di pushy at church no ye COVID ba ye de Kwasi just say baby a nya ye streams ni YouTube ni ade na wo hono kra bisa say how much wo be spend be say 100,000 there your projects one wo de me fa ne say let's wait sir ehin na akonya sika na fi no shows kakra na wo no udi meka ne say media to me hu say adwuma na me ye na your frɛ enti no sometimes it's not about adwuma na wo ye nmu ana wo nya sika Nyankopon wo kwan a wo fa so a wo de bless ye enti na numu ana ye de eye adwuma no nanka ye ka say nka cover mu ana ye besan akọ record enwum ede abade anka ye nye yes because sika bia mfi baby ama Kwasi sika bia mfi baby ama
na mimbusa we yo na fi wasida na pesa ode manfo bi no
okay
say komo bi ye didi we chi honom say no na se studios bibi amanfo betimi aba be rehearsals minim say na mo ye bibisa
oh yes me pa cha
akwa kwasi say
ye wie kra ye rehearsal studio and live performance yes and the live recording so aka ho
okay
e wo kwashiman ye obinya ni studio e wo between Odoko and Kwashiman otra ye friend saying me dey am come of now stresses are now confusing
studio ni di name is obinya ni studio
yeah
hey
how ana
it wanya di simple bia man
obinya no Kwasi o le ha mi nti o nka hwe on se my boss studio one ma o la kwan say say on
na so kan okajumedie no
nti o timi ha me sa
o ka so hawa say your boyfriend mo wan say o how say we no mo kasa mo
oh na me can management team who but na omusi keswanem jai obinya ni mi studio na say the opportunity say obinya ni menyum no
oh yes I know there was a maker we see me call to US
but some of kind when you know
me see
yes you know come management team na
me see still
o si music same swanti we jai
second day gospel dey obi anim say baby gospel obi scan share den ni ho ye nyankopon pa de anka ye be jai aya wo ba fa enhira wo benya wo adwuma ni mu adwen bra wa nye sika nko sika fa da be ma obi
no cry enhira beto ayifu
o wa sama ka chem onye na adwen so obeye so me so
fa ho
Brabesi enti obinya ni mi studio ye bia no anesa ye catch obi bia so pese we ye rehearsals o be twa video wo fe enti bra e hon so ye very spacious like mo ye kwa akra mo be call I think say ye backing away as microphone kwa ye 8 enti no se mo do so se den kra na obi abetimi enya eho ye fe yi enti eto yensa frɛ obi bia se bra na be your rehearsals na nyame adwuma enkoso obi aso timi ba TikTok mpacho me invite you da be na beba yeah you just come yeah obi atimi
okay so it's not enye bia just for gospel
no yes adia yeah obia mpacho
obia pese bia open rehearsals
shata kra me invite shata sa kodie Joe Wobi Joe studio yeah oh why not obeti me aba sa kodie Stone Boy obia o person o your rehearsals we shoot 2 video special up and coming
but mami mbusa asemo
yeah
can be kakra che me because they were last year no and this whole thing about minim say a certain impression be I said only Joe metal
no what cry me nwa Joe me yeah Kwasi de mamen kan sam say Ghana no ho say ye won crofobia omo ye takra ogem unim takra ogem yeah na takra ogem no san crofo na mu ba ko ye friend saying Ola Michael and I will say now on count but the time now we yet takra ogem we ya amra do no bibini we say now on count because your pata for me kai opa eno pe na me hu se wo ye takra ogem ba wo ladie
me wo de wasem mam so a me kan wasem bi asisia
wodie jano na on kana asem nko na wodie yo wodie kan wasem na yi geometry question ano
oh debi enti no takra ogem no ye no onso mo osusu jagum and I say o go kan bibi pe no la na we you ama said the way you me am obi a can management wo way you me am say sika anim sika enim gospel nim ti way you me am kwasa akode atwen
mate meko
until there's nothing bibi any honum say
oh there bibi anim eye issue na ya solve wie na aboa ministry ne so mimi hu ne say edin Kenya kese bi aba gospel nim obi a be hu say Erade de aduma che de dom wa there are more things I will bet me aye unless our person we lazy. What you say? There are more fish in the sea. Enti no say gospel no say so person we yankwa de erade bet me aboa. You don't need say like me de me peno de I am renko especially new up and coming na ba say when who say there will be a time obi ntimi for obinyum. I'm telling you. There will be a time TikTok and you mobi ntimi nkonkofa. Enti no a shaping ministry na ma say we dey hwe nyoma eba obi a try and no na beboa because enipa ebre won sem a omote hu like I said we dey afun yen op asone pe new one ate enti de bia Ebenezer na makofa Ebenezer na ma ye na doa na obi nso afa na worship na obi nso afa na gbaja no the same thing and it doesn't help the industry. So Obia try so okay, let me do something. Nyame be boa me, ube hye bibia, ebe ka nipa akoma, boa ministry no. Nti me who says they say no, obia everybody is trying to do something ebe ma ministry na grow. So gospel musician, Nyankopon enhyira wom. Yeah.
Now so person down in Crofobia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me pa chompesa me da me papa Apostle Francis Samuel Kwata. Papa baby a wo bia. Mpacha hwana me kwa sorry Sunday se wuni sorry bia kwa me catch say shia me wo ewo ho. Nyankopon enhyira papa pa ena me chia ma Janet. Me friend atwea maame me chia Pastor Adontin. Mechia ma Vida Solid Foundation. Mechia Ghana sofo nyina any gospel musicians nyina and a secular musician bra mpacho mechia watch we adwumanim bra kwasi meda wase any efia ha e papa despite ne father any Ola Michael Okunfudumfo so Elias so Nyankopon enhyira obi bia me pacho
But when Ubisan baby and you mono, it's a YouTube more than yeah, the usual Spotify, Apple Music and all those things. Anyone?
Mpacho or Gusua okay. So right now YouTube is ready. So
okay.
What can management o say na one so can me pacho me da presenter say wo Ghana any DJ say wo Ghana phone na say me the nyuma by special bro for nyum no mum pushi mame ene madanse ani nyina Nyankopon hyira obi ampacho bra mewie
Medasi patience I mean sure so 2 songs out patience nyako edi ababontin yenti mu ba ko na yemra yanko yenim yento aye yankomo akana so peace 1043 FM so so go entertainment review make I will say Capfam dear ope home appliances any mobile phones papa dear no answer do any chair Capfam patience nyako Sa FM. Sa FM. Coming close to 30 minutes after 2. Na ye ba be din komo enyom to adwuma no I wo Ghana hasisia no ye ba be din komo nyom to ne TikTok wo had him say Obeti na bi say hey na ba ne say na ukoye streaming platforms they say Apple Music Titupa and some of the other streaming platforms now one more chat na wo no bon say bia yes yo chat top 20 from Ghana top 20 Ghana songs Susuban Ghana songs na be emu be 90% Nigeria nyom someone mo pe Nigeria nyom Ghana for no and is it that Nigeria for no so bibi wo no ma wa mo ye I say yesu etimi sua Every be a chum na Ghana nyom so ura Nigeria. TikTok my breast no hey. Because of my breast I was we din mbre pa. One VIP no more. Now I'm on you reni pa wa Nigeria. E dia na that time no yeah. And na omo nyum dia kotini ho pa no. And na dia na ye lose masisi a no. Yentimi wura za.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and also
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7 with all your favorite music for you.
Peace FM.
One with TV way, a smart 8K. In Netflix, it's on YouTube, and I feel so going. And you're sending boss to be going. Come up, young Conquer promo. It's a more price, no, easy. Oh, machine way, a energy saving. A sign keeping me normal fresh, side by side. Fridge ni, freezer susuni. Now we man told. Come young Conquer promo. We told TV no at easy price. And you do we so check. Wow! Come young Conquer promo. Abusafoni ni fi kura bitwa manum 6 burner gas oven ne bo fofofo meto any assign chairman rice cooker Come atiti home appliances ne so na chede ne de bebre menyamu blender menyamu kettle masenyamu microwave oven Come young Conquer promo no ayese wakoto anwamo nya cho banku ni nam aka ho chochofocho aduane ye de Kushegu, Ajimada, service idea.
Fresesia 0500 000 105 and 0500 000 106. Na car farm dear, aye dankasa.
Peace FM.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your #1 station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Peace FM. Live, digital, and on your smartphone.
The radio is hot.
What on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Pressing in the bottom for to not see entertainment. Entertainment review. Down up over my Yamada fans, Yamada fans, Yamada fans.
Yo, Accra, Ghana. Yeah, Babe Kosuna Yedi and come on, I'm the 2 minutes. You be Ghana music industry, and saying, come on, Pija, the home minute show, I'm on the home minute show. Yan bet me, I call Yasia Fanenina. Any I am come on be. I Pija no home. Ya the Nina be foot near the Nina be a nevy. Yum Tine TikTok kind ho, I'm saying. A baby of Chimna Ghana, Yom Sudia Cotino, Nigeria pa. And over Nigeria, Yom Swaji Ghana, Afana baby Afa. And Pokra, no for some of the streaming platforms, and also teach you to say Apple Music. Go share, yeah, one more top, one more chat now. ABSO top 20 chat from Ghana, Subahuna, AB and Nigeria, Yom Kwan, Diakotene. Ghana, Diana Kakrebi. Diano more, yeah. ABCO supporter ya Nigeria for the man Nigeria nyotufo no Ghana hanum say the oba yam support anyotufo no sa enkomo no bebre ye na eba behwe teacher eba na say na ebre bi atwem na say ye nwom no so di akoti no Nigeria o de me pese abeko akire bebre because te say bia okuku sekumu amachi de demo time na ampofoje sa na moko Nigeria na Canada sumoni sa microphone no mo de na mo ji yi Nigeria be bia fine no ye nko sa abre no ye hwe enim ha te say TikTok ma abre so VIP no sa time no some years back ya chebia Baby 5 ba no so no we dey enkomo ba ko mienu bi o hanum say ya pese titifi honum say adwin kire kakra wula na eto saying abayo ya na uraba ya wo yi no nwum apie ya abrochira ma no ne omo friend Adele omo ni edi anwum echipa no na chese nwum beye one day bi abam say se dey omo de to so ya nwum nya be 51 million views on YouTube. Is it a big deal that you're saying?
Because it's every musician's dream say ode nyombeba na nipa be somu prekope and sorry ye busuafo no mo why senko bi nyamu be 2 million in a day kra. I think that they will make noise about it because if you are within be 1 week, be 1 million, and we hail them, we talk about it. Yeah, Mamu say, yeah, Nyumni is doing very well. The video is doing very well on YouTube. It's, you know, Obinya, that kind of streams within 24 hours is absolutely a huge, achievement. It needs to be celebrated. And I don't know though, but I feel sometimes it's not just about nowadays, but I think the preparation, the stories, the things you do around the song before it comes plays a very important role. Because I saw so many writers about the song, about Adele and all those things. I'm like, okay, abrofuni nimkwaya efa to promoting yum. Omu nimkwaya efa to create bibi fanyum ho. Eto wa no be episode babeti enyum no, but I think see enyandru ye nim sa de ne it the easiest way we do is controversy, but e bia ne asa kwa fiki story bi ni abetwini choka but obo na amanfo say was all for the song or to promote the song. It must say kra no what the sound money be back kra they don't even buy it anymore, so it's a big deal for her. And I mean I know it's going to increase in the next 24 hours, maybe even more or double.
Okay, so talking about say be acquire fast so you know crab be PR write-ups ni the build up niama wa mo year etwamanfo asoba so make say nansi am say akode ba be yina bom yi say omo ye niama no pressure omo ye niama kama and so atwen ana we hu say
I mean can say me who much about no more year before rather than after.
Okay.
Before no, it was all about otukwan, bohunu chicha pictures, na cigarettes in ano, na smoke na mnenim. It wasn't really telling a story about something we should expect. Oh, but when we did different. It's when you brought out the album, Afina Stories Eba. Can you imagine saying stories in it by before and you beba would have shot up? But I don't know how they do it, and I don't know the circle cross or publicity team here because it looks like everything is on his Instagram and Twitter page. And handles a hong kong in BBA and Minty says you way a circle de PR or no ebia who person circle can be obey amount or no be obetre how we should plan a publicity process a bemanium naba. They don't have that. Almost they take to any they don't employ anybody to add ideas to it. But abrafune ntisa everybody has a job to do. If you walk around, I see you don't need to employ that communication team. You can outsource then you get a people to work on it. They don't need to be part of your team all the time. But it's so be at the Twitter and Instagram. That's where they promote their songs. Video. No, there are two us. It is a new banger. Music Stoneboy is also posting on a Mona for real video talking about it. Asa. The next 24 and less than 24 hours, so I'm posting at the forefront. Now I have a curtain. So I think we should have a strategy. See, a strategy, they be no say, you be praising abrofono, but we are not learning from them, and we are doing different things too.
Okay, so for 5 years, Nina, say maybe start TikTok a crab, say 5 years, near man for Adele and Shedan for Mumbai, and a man for Eshe him say be obeying Eddie P. and finally nyumne pie 51 just one day, 51 views on YouTube in your account. Take and new like it's about a strategy. Almost said that's a senyama cancel nyama about it. So there's that deliberate story be say okay yet to promote the Osenya sana yen said that yen ubagana hanuma. To say why you to ni okay senator.
Yeah, Mecca say I don't know, baby, or free the episode huntia or kasa, but so far as I am concerned, every musician be or a certain status be no obey more. They find a way to attract people's attention because at the end of the day, I don't know obey ebema nyom ne etohwa obe unsuwe nyom na Mecca say the may Mecca fa ho ane say maybe ahano senior okano maybe we don't get people who are a little bit like I don't know like the West Kids, not the West Kids musician but
a
genius, yeah, because you will be or your back but or your genius. I mean say be releasing your you find them like all kind, but you don't also find them our country in Kwa on the channel. You can find them maybe South Africa, maybe even in London. You know, say, look, you did this way. Even the same people that work for Adele, you can go, behind and find them, and then they also look at your terrain. No, muswa ye bibiama. But Mecca say, ni nyina ye sikasem. Sika involved in creating that buzz, and yeah, adeketua. Sometimes when you're careful, on your Mecca them, because obi to say me, for example, say me pese me yinyum say ya. I feel I need a lot of buzz. Okay. Now, how to create that buzz, of course, I have to outsource and employ certain people. But sometimes budgets involved are huge because of the vision now. Vision, the way I'll say, yes, you have arrived because you are a major artist and you can't just bring a music now and I say nobody yente pusuaba a failure. It take a lot, like he said. Media may more Ghana musicians for support too much, but Mecca say rather putting together a good plan and then having the right budget. With the right budget, everything is possible. I think say budget is always the problem. Beside every artist or even the ideas, amazing ideas, because we are creative people. And all the other people but joining it's a money cry worse, but all boils down to the financial capability. And for me, it's always that being the problem.
Mostly Mumud side Nisika becomes a factor.
A play major role because so obey na so promote here. Me, I wish say can be union cry before music no cry no ebe drop I have billboards everywhere. Everywhere, the length and breadth of Ghana. Everywhere. Me if you call every less than 100 meters be like there should be a billboard on my song. Flying everywhere, the giant ones everywhere, so that it tells you something. It's like, yes, it has arrived. But think of it that way. What kind of budget do you need for that? It's huge. And sometimes we don't have the bankrollers, the investors, to put you in that level of anticipation. Until you are crippled. Until time behind you do the best you can. Until like you said, sack be posti ato the Twitter page. That's for him. That's like every artist piano. You also need to announce on your page. A part of the strategy, because the way you're artist are. People pick from you, they feed from you. And I have been lucky. I have had some international people working for me at some point. And even you're planning in area, they would expect you to announce it first. Until when you break the news now, then they pick it. Until after all the publications, everything will be ready, and they will tell you, okay, post this. This is what you have to post, and this is how you or what you have to say. And then once you do that, we will pick it up from you. I think, say, for artists to be posted on your social media first, now people will pick it up there. It always has to be like that.
Okay, all right. So take and I know didn't come, but mommy was again. Me now subium. Now I am Mr. Now my chinu so adopt some mommy. Now so yes, ye nya 51 million views YouTube in a day, but ye nya be yes 1 million in your kaka. Yeah. Is it the case numbers baby are there or baby of FIBA is because numbers no and no and I me am abasano yenyom no a we assessa anti 1 million no comparatively no ebi ade toto are there numbers no which means ebia yeah boy homodin pa senatima take
for me unya 1 million views for Ghana me feel say unya there yes. Because so we share your population krana. So we 1 million but it boils down to a lot of factors. Nipa hin and streaming, nipa hin a internet accessibility. Nipa be brain internet. Ghana. Nipa be break it I am. Inti so we are not doing well because of our setup as a nation. And Obibeka say why? Say your country, you're setting it up in a way, say internet is more or less free. Then internet is everywhere. So maybe I make a internet for who, but nipa hin was to data. In certain countries, data is expensive, but it's a necessity. It has a part of almost they can't live without data. Inti say or phone or data, and I say or Wi-Fi when fee. But a nipa saying the work computers will move anka data. Obu computer, but only data. Inti san yoma we nyina work to directly inquire conti when the nation build it towards a certain developmental year, and also my artists need to grow towards a certain inti say and share san yoma we nyina and to 20 year the artists never grow. But ombe grow out of the country. Enti ebema nya obia na betimenya saa akunya ni bi. Enti say ne even yes say for example Reggie Rockstone ekoye bibi na onya 15 million views a. Obekwa kwhwe territorial distribution no. Na obehwe na bia country bi omwo good accessibility to internet no. And ebi crow machine more, not even Ghana. Okay. Because the last time I checked my territorial breakdown, Madagascar, ATM in power was shocked. It was second to Ghana. So these are all the information that you need to thrive as an artist. Media makers a Ghanaian artist, they papa. The Ghanaian artists, the little they get, the is amazing. Magicians. The way they live, how they want to compete, and everything is magic. It's magical. And I think say we need to rather support and find a way to add more value to the AA, so that we can explode. Because easy, sir.
Okay. Well,
yeah, but you see, I think say from the little observation I made over some few months, I think Yeye lazy. And I'm sorry to say this. Yeye lazy because we are depending too much on social media, thinking that it cuts across, but it doesn't. Say, may release of a song, not me rely on Instagram, thinking I have maybe 1 million followers. Those people that are following there, you cannot guarantee someone every Ghana.
You are right.
What you say? Right. It means that social media now usage in Ghana no number nisha. Okay, so how do we announce that me the minimum will koto YouTube? Nipa 50 million a share in 24 hours. How did they know that the song release is going to be on YouTube? Somebody might have done certain kind of publicity for them to know. Yeah, internet usage is just about maybe about 40% of.
40?
No, I was going to get the data, but I think it's just about 40%. But when we have very ardent users, very less about 5 million people.
It'll be like 20%.
But these people know. How would they know say TikTok will be releasing them?
Ola, Kwasi, Pacho, Ola, asemo kai, me de asembi tuja, me de trim.
Okay.
I call baby near Kodi Fufu, this kind local food. And we met one man and I was like, is that TikTok? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, take. And I'm saying, yeah. I said, wow. Now, until new release be and I'm saying, oh, me yom na me bobo be I say, oh, mate, ba oni bibi. And I'm saying, patra then. I say, share me on me share TV, me tea radio that much because me is so busy. But so oh yom na say oh yeah billboards and now say oh yeah some direct publicity. That is on the physical ones, no?
Yeah.
Then na mehu inti ebia bibi bo baby say TikTok release and now bibi inti asam na oka no ebe crash sa dia papa catch me, and from that day made it to me to James say it's true. Inti senior oka say social media, for example, is not the only space.
You rely too much on it.
Yeah, think say social media no. Okay, for social media and it's because of the say ABA other people may have a taste of what is going on from the other countries whereby internet is more accessible. So inti the all kind of from that point of view ni me know ya dream pa. I think says here per se o grind e waha na nipa bebre hu say we releasing your then of course also direct publicity for the local people.
But who's your challenge she said you agree on is that adifufuru bi aba ni nyina ye tuo di akiri thinking that everybody is following it, but it's not everybody that follows it.
You need to reserve some for every
one can because people are very slow to
catch up with
what you are doing.
Just like what happened to our music industry when the digital migration time was on. Ghana, we were lacking behind. Our distributors at that time should have been the biggest stores now in Ghana.
But like
for example, the Big Ben, the you name it, and the rest. They should have had the most, because they had almost all the catalogs. But they weren't, I don't know, I don't want to use the word interested. Maybe they weren't well informed.
But when you get interested, you get information.
Yeah, but sometimes it's amazing how a nedia information because of social media readily available. But I mean, those times, you can imagine, internet, any person and who say, yes, CBB, but digital, you know what I mean? We are in a crisis.
Yeah, but to sum it up, no, I accept say we are trying our best, but maybe DNA say there's a lot more we can do to catch up with the numbers that we are seeing outside.
That is 100% correct.
There's a lot more, and let's not focus too much on maybe are two Instagram, maybe are two Facebook. No,
you need to work. For
more, all take Facebook account. ABA will bear 5 million followers, but we have over 30 million Ghanaians.
Yeah,
5 million followers.
It's just a fraction of.
It's limited to.
It's just a fraction of the general population.
Good, and the 5 million. So no, na a power 17 or more. Exactly. It took us on go show video our uncle. But there's somebody outside Accra. I was only interested in knowing, so you go and search.
He would die for you. Yeah.
But we don't pay attention to such people. So I think there's a lot more work to be done. Say you perceive in that you see a and finally on Adele, there 6 years is not a joke. Ghana hack here because the career but consistency.
Can't be cheers TikTok.
Can't be cheers. It's young person can now collaborate not because or they may be revamping the career. But Upa study the way they release information about their private issues. Sometimes when you say no, there's a business out of this information. Not discussion. So the album she's working on a personal issue. Yeah. Now people want to know. We want to know the details about the divorce, because we are suspecting what they are saying.
Yeah, right.
And that's why everybody wants to be there. So let's use it positively.
Okay. All right. Another issue be quickly pese me dey eno so betwem ne edi honkomo kakra na ya ba issue teacher take your to nsafre na be boy san komodie no. Story back na otwe edi akotene pa about the music industry. See Boomplay streams now count towards Billboard charts. me sure says ankomo yi say bia wonya nwumtuni ana wonya obi a woni di art ne creative art, entertainment industry nani pa dia e bia say na we sudi no mo kan but well Boomplay streaming platform e wa Ghana am saying enche bia omo ba anum say my ni omo di nkomo e we fidie su ye church omo be church omo adwuma nani su kakra and the story ne chese sisi a Boomplay streams no nia adwuma bia omo ye bia Boomplay no sisi I say Billboard chart is a chart show at a charter about to we are at a nyom to fono onyom kotoso sa chat no so na say yes onyom no konkan pa dimu papa na ye pese ye nyanti ase kakra so Elizabeth Ntiamwa Kwasi general manager ma Boomplay Ghana one boy na sa story yentimi nyanti ase kakra Elizabeth ye da se mo akwa entertainment reviews so we so story if I see a nyanti ase boy yani etie for Boomplay streams now count towards Billboard chart so wo chire mu a nchiremu no dia na obeka na etimi ate ase pa our story on
okay tree there usani amomo kano no e be yira ma me pa but me yira me ho because story no mean tia ni nyina say other streaming platforms now ever hono. Billboard you see almost data to say maybe I will streaming and you more and I say you can say ne or be to say Black Sherif are dropping you. I say almost streaming or other platforms are almost can't now boom. No man can say Bosumi mo artists are almost highest streams and I say artists are almost fan base. Etie omunyompa e wo wiase nyina ebia Black Sherif da number 10 ebia Sakode da number 18 bibisa but we notice say that platforms now almost use no even for bibisa Spotify say recently no more bar into our market so the typical fans of these Ghanaian or Nigerian or African acts are not able to stream on those platforms, but they are able to stream on Boomplay because it's very easy and accessible for African users over here. And you know, and I did also, yeah, sorry, I say African music to the world. It's African music to the world, yeah. The African user, and I say if I know or walk down and I will see the artist, no, or not, I was in the streams, no, it's me count it. And you know, partnership way in theater, you know, say, Sisiano, almost kind streams or other platforms, so almost kind Boomplay the so I can't because ideally, you know, most of the artists get a lot of streams from the Boomplay platform.
Okay, so Boamio, Billboard chart, no. Mfanse na watwe bia no omode nyumu a edi akotene pa ewo ye US ne ewiase afana bi e de ba beto omo publish e de to abontin say okay e bia na watwe nyumu edi akotene pa ye popular pa ne na Ghana so far no ye sofa obroni beka say ye bre ye ntimi nkosa Billboard chart no so na Boomplay ba ye mudumedi amudi no Babe ma sa kwenya no ma Billboard for no behwe nia Boomplay for mo ye no betimi ayusu na CCA no omo so se omo babe ye omo chart na o betimi ahwe se okiwa se nyumu e bon ho modern power Boomplay dia ene Billboard ye so de kan ye chart no sa na ti ana
enti to say sanya wo kan ye no se nipa ne enyu de pese de bia na Oma releasing for that but say within that week no and within that month no yes sima enkofa could see nyum ne pa and you know no omo kan for Billboard Hot 100 no omo data ne dey omo pick from US Billboard Hot 100 data ne US dey nkwa and you know say area o ye Ghana na ye tie woni no US I no no mobile picking, no crown of picking Boomplay, no account. So, one thing is here with US on picking, no Billboard 100.
Okay.
Now, Billboard 200 global, no, and no, the US income, but a Eurasia Fanina. Is you know, first, normal yen is an crowd, no, not still other platforms which were not very accessible to African users. But now that Boomplay Ababeka Hono, it will definitely contribute to a lot of the African and even the Ghanaian acts, especially.
Enti ebema Ghana for enyom no so ebietimi ewura ewiase afana sana pesoche.
Because one thing me notice even before me enter music business, you know. Me pay enyuma tia na me pay enyuma trend ya. The first point of action Billboard me ko share enyuma o ma lesi wo na me dia akwa down. Even though ebia na obi wo a different country, not even in Africa. On ebia on tie wonyimo Boomplay, on tie wonyimo baby ya. But obi say let's see as a new artist we about be room. Sometimes come your playlist. In Tiana once you play it, people tend to discover a new baby from top Billboard Global 200, Billboard 100. No? It gives you some sort of exposure for a lot more music lovers to enjoy your music.
Okay.
Which is also very good for your brand.
Okay. Before I bekono Lizzie mami bisa we yo. Nansen komodie ba ko aba the beach your margin says some of the streaming platforms and so on. Me share them pay particular attention to be a Boomplay say mo de insanity a. Omo ye e bi omo be a top 20 songs for the week ana bibisa. Ube hunu yesi oki ube fast streaming platform no. Omo ye obi omo top 20 Ghana maybe songs or Ghanaian songs. And so be no top 20 Ghanaian songs no. Na Nigeria nyume wumbe be 17. Ghana dia be miens. Bani sana bibisa atimi bano minim obetimi aboa kakra.
Okay. Me aka sanso me sa atemi a okay. Now you was Twitter and almost taking screenshots top 10 Ghanaian songs. No, then they say Ghanaian artists top 10 songs being played in Ghana. And then say Ghanaian artists they will hear about who's singing. But never do why it wasn't used to say the piano data, and it depends on the people who also sit behind certain playlists. So Boomplay app, man. That time na no more start conversation. Now on Boomplay, now Black Sherif number 1 and number 2. And I think we had about 2 Nigerians in that. Our top 10. Because obviously Ghanaians listen to Nigerian music as well. We cannot even underestimate that fact. But Omane dominated playlist no. Do bona na Ghanaian. Now
but ucheche mu saying and the demand said say yen bia yen timo adwuma yi ase yie no say ye kase bia top 10 Ghanaian songs ye dey because you say Ghanaian songs Ghana for nyom, Nigerian songs Nigeria for nyom, but you say top 10 Ghanaian songs na Nigeria for di wo mu a is it because bia ye ti Ghana hanum say you enjoy and you tie Nigeria for nyom enu nti na bia akobasa no
top 10 Ghanaian songs and no, we will specifically just pick Ghanaian top 10 songs. But this particular playlist that they posted, and I said, top 10 most streamed songs in Ghana. If you are Numa incorporate Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Nigerian, and as a Nigerian artist, Aquakura. Because
obviously asiane say not necessarily say be a Ghana nyoma edi akotini pa ba Ghana for enyuma wo mu etie pa e wo Ghana no okay
if you that time no your playlist no be na Ghana for no in a dozen and it's been like that for a while because that particular playlist no it is AI generated machine na a steady say okay and then now ABI and then your ball that's a minimum 60,000 times your ball ABI Joe boy 20,000 times our Ghana but there are also instances that a bit near affect that behavior
okay
Ghana for you
okay
and only playlisting
okay
you were incorporate from curators or your team music curators, music editors. And then their playlists, they are on one kasa. Yes. Say their new music Friday. On one I was also share, Numa APA within that particular Friday or that week. Now our playlist. And you know, this positioning actually helps people to also discover music. Or discover na obetie Emma automatically no. Ebeka Cobra top 100, top 20, top 50, top 10.
Okay.
So when they use certain or different streaming platforms to make such arguments, no, one time I was saying that we noticed that we do not have enough representation in these different platforms. And it's obviously executives now only in Nigeria. They are more focused on Nigerian music. If they are South Africans, they are more focused on South African music. And the playlist that they will do that Ghanaians and everybody else will go and listen to, no, they will have a lot of Nigerian or South African songs in there. And
But Pacho, Elizabeth, nya okay. For instance, nya Nansia many DH kakrano. Cheche honum so mami because it was Apple Music. Does that mean say Apple Music no Nigeria for Iraniana?
Well, personally,
because I mean, who hear about the Apple Music now? Can about top 10 Ghanaian music. Nigeria for nyom kwa say 18 and say then the dimu akutenu. Does that explain? Okay, then it means that Nigeria for the donor executive top executive new.
Well, I can't say for sure how many Nigerians are there, but I can tell you that there are a lot of Nigerians working towards entering these spaces to equally push their music. And I can't even tell you that I know any Ghanaian executives over there.
Okay. But Mimusa way. So a crime be so is this a main fan say Abia ye fa moya top 10, top 20 chart. Na say bia ye hu say Nigeria for dudu na wo mu a. Nigeria nyom dudu na wo mu a. Subuano no enya mo a streaming platform no na esi de bomb but yen Ghana for na no yen yesu because it means say yen Ghana for no enyuma ye tie pa ni Nigeria for no which mo dear it is not my fault me boy.
Exactly. And there's a lot of nyama we are bound to pushing and you know our artists equally or their managers equally have to adapt. Maybe to say TikTok. Maybe to say Joe Boy new alcohol. TikTok. Na a blue no is over TikTok I said almost the natural baby I will be whether or Ghana Nigeria and found and then there's something about music once you keep hearing it repetitively open for while don't say one kasa water over as is no marketing na consumers so because over here now we see Baby, when we are registering and saying top 10, top 20, automatically, based on the user behavior or user consumption, it will go in there. And that particular playlist, nobody can do anything about it. Because it's a system that is stuck there.
Okay. Yeah, that's let me show Papa Elizabeth. It was yes. Elizabeth in Tiamwa Kwasi, general manager ma Boomplay Ghana. So studio no hanu say my member na yen here. Ola, me say few so say Elizabeth Achechim this particular story about CCR influence near Boomplay Babe Bois am be a Billboard and I know say we Grammy sir anyom tufo beat is a take or te ade ba ko no so womani like omani so minim nyum tuni obeka chem say bia minim koda Billboard so a meninje minimum but one of the prides of every musician say bia we Grammy if you say bia okay metimenya Grammy yeah enti
see the thing is that we know a very good news for especially Ghanaians and musicians, because what it means is that right now Billboard as part of Baby almost source data free Boomplay the account. To Ghana for ma or monyum ewo Boomplay no, depending on how well your streaming goes, you are likely to be found in a Billboard chart. That is the summary of what it means, which is a very good news. But you see, when you come to the issue of saying,
and I mean, fan to just say, be a on sharing in Billboard, a idea, we are saying, a ban and yum to a human swap. A man for a be a more share, or more dear yum to a chino, or more follow, sa Billboard, no palm, okay, we'll go be yum kodaswa, a big deal. Only park means that
that's a new man, the whole word a man for cheap.
Exactly, a man for and a big deal for Anyum to for any people in the industry, and the creative space is a very big deal. So,
I say first, I near war a KGT and a Cantamatono, yes, winner. Ya Tony CDs pa.
Yeah.
A big deal. To be at here, say, hey, I didn't know was why I could to go to TV.
Sure.
But net the Abani a Billboard.
Yeah.
A digital. So, like I was saying, say a top 10 Ghanaian songs and most streamed songs are. I think so we should add that word most streamed. Now, when we do that, Yensan who said Nigeria for those of Ghana, we should not close our eyes to that. Yeah. Nigeria for those of Ghana.
I'm also saying Ghana for.
No. But Nigeria for now, wahano. Me who Nigerian graduated university. I think some few weeks ago. I was Nigeria. Most of the young guys, I say I can't speak your pidgin, but all that they are saying is that we want to go to Ghana and hustle. All these guys, most of them, they work with the internet. And unless we don't want to understand, they work with the internet. All these guys, boys here to me at my next house. They be almost streaming you Nigerian songs no more streaming. Me, I'm on to see you. Every time Nigerian songs
on IP address near Ghana ha.
And so now IP address here Ghana. Say I know you free.
But Nigerian.
But you are Nigerian. It is who say be say and I top 10 streams in Nigerian songs do so. It doesn't mean say sebi Ghana for one kwane streaming and you know. Nigeria for way streaming on when these people come, they don't even buy. Forgive me to do this, but most of them don't even buy Tigo, MTN, whatever. They buy Glow. Because they're Nigerian media and they use Glow data. Name will Glow, be I'm to an 2 gig. Mean card the last time they are going, no, I'm a 2 gig. You see how easy it is for them. But ye Yanisa. And now, or more banning.
But now, can the Olani so ye can say Argentina, Ghana top 10, top 20, any other streaming platform in Nigeria for then that means Yenim and
I'm sure we know. I'm sure a bimusumu I say Nigeria for doors or Ghana. Say Ghana, Lagos doors to Ghana.
But Ola, is it that penalty?
No, it's one of the factors.
It's also not the case. Ya so Ghana for na cry ye stream you hase no. Ye kondo ye pen Nigeria nyom sing Ghana.
Yeah, no, yeah, the second part of it. So what I say, they start free ni say Nigeria for wa almost stream you IP addresses here they identify money Ghana. Ye near number 1. Any or Ghana for so almost so epe Nigeria for nyom. Almost stream be kan. It's here day I say yeah. Most stream songs are you get more Nigerian songs. Ghana ni no unim ani kasem obeko ghanamotion.com say hwan fui. Say Telegram kra ma den asay. Enwum fufuro bia take wo de be to Ghana na wie ache numre menya no Telegram. So why would I go and stream it? Me go stream it, but I'll get it free. So it would no so quiet test case bia Ghana phone take Ghana nyuma be mistake. Because bia na me send me data and stream it, but me nyanyum ni tie. But se me pen Nigeria de na bia me nyano easily. Ti said ye menya Ghana for de no. It I rather go and stream. It no my no
share ni easily said yeah. Is it said?
Ti said the maker say see what do you call it? You call Hajia for real, Mona for real streaming. What do you call EP listening? The same night, me bedu fi me call Telegram nyumu nyina na go. But I was asking the management say na nyum ne benya no wen. I'm so next week about streaming platforms. But is it why would I go on a streaming platform to listen?
And with Nigerian.
We don't get access to those songs easily. Ebi awo Nigerians who are almost all platforms are free. Yes, you hasn't ABM. Obi releasing you they easily give it to DJs. They easily give it to those websites.
Crying band so why na Ghana for the year so remember say man for bit me no why
anyum to phone so kan ono no hu ni say the more ye bona man for tie no ebe man na popular benya shows abo but we no better radios now interview no so anyum no I was streaming platforms and anyum ade am me free me na me zango streaming
Odima wo presenter free. Is this no odima presenters na bia mo release nyom na dema public announcement because and am person me hun. Who say person me tia say
yeah.
One year is it nyom tunina na dey call to Telegram ho. Because nyom tunina say o catch us okay. There be ade no da. Ya dey beto streaming platform so. One year why na ma ade na manfo nya nyom no fofofo sa no.
Okay, the edit can first the na minim no tise won a Tamagana motion.com beji din no nyom to fo na na de momo say yem for omufangu say baby exact nation dog e say crowd adoso and I say cross na bebre and I'm sure said those people na no mo host those sites you know and musicians na de momo no omo bia na be hu Telegram so far so and omo so enya nyom na then they also post it on Telegram so as to get more following it you know every say na nya nyom na ya na nyom. How did I get access to it? I just wonder the come be said on Vanguard. It's you know, yes, Uko Nigeria, so I'm sure they also face the same challenge. I'm sure some will face the same challenge, but because it's a numbers game, even though a Bibe faces the same challenge, but still more numbers they be streaming na maomo. A BM so no yenso internet packages and a cost. So much that people find it so difficult to stream songs when they know said they can easily play it without getting to lose data. You know can hear but me compare Nigerian internet package and here no. I realize theirs is cheaper. But here no was so you have nobody to complain to. But these are the factors etimi affect sa a normal way nyina ma sabi yemu bebre no anase ye microphone bebre no nyum no etimi instrument said ye pen no. But that is it. And my let's not feel say and the Ghana for streaming Nigeria for nyum dodo. It might not be entirely true.
Take mami tie I mean boom playing komo ni ni ola kan nya odo beboa.
Yeah, boom playing komo de e komo emu ehwam pa. I mean say growing up yenya yet Billboard even when internet in here no. Billboard and your internet na de buy ade Americans na institute to show the big boys from the lot. That's all it's about. Na emi say economy mu a na bibia e digital nti omasa e de ne digital so aba na meka say idea with Europeans na Americans no omutimi promote idea na ayenika because say yen growing up in Ghana no near what top joy sorry to say near what joy almost top 10 na ayenika say ubenya opportunity say ubekum and so ene did they still maintain that that packaging omu maintaining ana debi intino ye lucy bibia as Africans bibia e be start here be ma yenso pride bia ma yenso yahwe towards it akase ye boy homodin ni yenso promote amade na be ye big we are safanya ni a drop it. I am coming from that because with the Americans there the obey bia no omu wo ade sustainability omu timi ya dia man forever na da so ho na ye big yen timi nyesa enti say ene Billboard finally ya tena ho ama omu asaba ayo edidia ma omu say okay fine o de ye be mu favor ye de mo be ka ho because ye hu se mo so mo nyum no back up ma konkwa so too much and back it's a good news.
I like the
but you see musicians and industry players it's to set up this is the time for everybody to know say everything e best starting whether small or whatever can become monumental. We should do things towards that direction. Yeah, yes sir. Growing up I always thought I could change a lot of things but it's not happening because the vision is there, but everybody is not seeing the vision. Even if you share, it's like, you two know, you say. Meanwhile, san o maya no mobe drew some pempensui. Obikacho say England, na unama bontia, na ho yun futuro and toa atecha. Nini. But go back and check on some movies and some things. Who say England was just like some part of our ocean, now ateche, and choco. It was like that. But how are we evolving as Africans? May I honor me be free. And I'm just saying, it's a good thing. But how are we going to continue every day, every year? I was born. I'm now like, I'm not like the 10 years. I'm like, I'm just about 40 something. You understand? And it's the same thing. And that is where my cry is. How are we going to change so that these things will not be like, am I a Nigeria too much? But we as Africans, what are we plotting? Ghana music, what are we plotting for the future? And it comes back to say, evolving Isra. yen involve it. Eswapa.
Yen kwenim. In fact, your father cry now is anti kwechi.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Any yen nyoma bibria ye no. Eno na ama san komo no say ye bedi hu komo.
Yeah.
Eno na ama to say Nigerian music, for example, it take a lead. Recently, no more by some discussion on these billboards, digital, and I realize it comes back to the usage of the music. And for example, Senior Kano, how many Ghanaians are willing to travel to Nigeria to go and stay there and stream Ghanaian songs? Or to say they are in a club, they are Ghanaians, DJ, take 2,000 Naira.
Yeah.
Play me Ghana music. Like the Nigerians come in our clubs and do to our DJs. That is what I'm saying.
DJ 2,000 naira number take
that is what I'm saying. And Ghanaians phone so suradi on Nigeria because of security reasons. So how many Ghanaians they want Nigeria? But how many? So when you now count it, say Olam de menene ya drink 100%. Say so for top Ghanaian music. It happened to me Penemame no. Penemame was number 9 on top 10 iTunes. And Ushe, I still have it there. I screenshot it. I still have it there. Ushe and you man did foreign songs, especially Nigerian songs near home kekao. And not say people stream a lot of these Nigerian songs in our backyard. And not necessarily just Ghanaians, but the few Ghanaians almost yes, I know, in collaboration with the foreigners, money is stronger. I think we should have an indigenous chat where it's just strictly Ghanaian music. So and also Buama, a lot of musicians adding up to the number.
Okay.
Because indigenous chat or to say international music downloads like Boomplay, Swa. Then obviously, a bit exposing more Ghanaian musicians because Senka pay 50,000 to make up a number to number 1. Maybe 20,000 can have the number 1, and then 10,000 can have number 1 who they mention. And then when they are exposed, people will also look at it and then push forward.
Okay, me that's it. Take me some baby John Subi ni aba be share. This Nigerian again. Kwanya mo fa so a na de I say we are fa na nyina no mo ya gi enyum to no industry. But Ola, I'm say for the success here no the back about say good afternoon sir. Please tell Ola Niger songs are also on Telegram even before their artists announce the release date. The Telegram thing is a worldwide thing, sir. I had Kanye West's new album on Telegram same night he did his album listening. It's not only a Ghana problem. Even with foreign movies, there is a Telegram page that makes the movies available. So
yes, he's right. But I wanted to situate the discussion in the Ghanaian thing. Nigeria, so they have the same problem. But it's a numbers thing. Yeah, me concept and my idea no is Ghana there. Of course, baby, I'm no. There are so many Nigerians, but I don't download
interested
them.
In the Ghanaian.
Me interested. I don't download them. But me Ghana there, they me download me tea. Sisi me kai me koshe fufura baby guo. Baby baby guo.
I see.
Yeah, enumere beti eno so.
Mate. Now messages kakra now. Yeah, on Hene Afrani says I think one other factor is that since Twitter was banned in Nigeria, most of them use VPNs that route through Ghana, and hence those streams being counted for Ghana. Well, Tick is a wide and wise man. Okay, I don't know what that Ike. The other by Kwasi Abedu says Tick is full of wisdom. Wow, and I think Tick is right. Musicians in Ghana doing very well, but execution, executive producers lack ideas and how to promote the songs. That Michael K. Tete Papa J. Ni says, Ola, please propose solutions to curb the canker. Well, I'm sure say young comedy by the time sorry no na ebia etimi enya kwan be fa so ebetimi ebeboa. But take
Bossman.
So now there's so much talk in comedy I cost so enya na na shase
right.
Nigeria for Ghana nyom industry na fa. In fact, in Ghana,
Africa.
Yes, Africa.
Taking over the
Oh,
world.
yes, omo G Africa no cry afa ene ne ka ho. Ba baby a me pese ehwe. Some years back. Oh, VIP notably. I mean if I even Miss Bell ni anyam phone bi aka ho. Na mu na super Nigeria. Mu vra Nigeria mu a chese na mu mfa mu ni agro. Kwan ba so na mo fa ya mo yes ade no. Ena akwa SCC ade. Yate aba echire yentimi wura market no. In fact, Betina Ghana for be crack. You people, the way you play the Nigerian song, when you go to Nigeria, they don't allow that. Minim sang common Mokano. If really is true, if it is true, as they say, be some years back, na sa time no mama kwantina mutimi re musano. Ebi o masesania ma sang common, dia na betim dia boa.
Media de meka fa ho ani say enye de meka fa ho ani say de meka fa ho aminim one. What is the vision? Do we have a vision? What is the vision? Vision near the say Ghana musician. What sorry, what onyom? One kasa wo die so no the o himfa na opese wo pempenso be na opese wo nyom no edru. So wo de me yemfa to ho a me after me release Minister Basta mo ye nyom kakra ye drew point bi no meniso ade a eba me so meniso eba me so ye me ye Ghana ni me te Ghana but ya mo me nyum Togo na ye worry ha me te Ghana me wo borders Nigeria omu no mo ba ha yenso ye koho yen sheda emmo me nyum wo ye bo but mean dominate omu market. Then there was also Cote d'Ivoire. Ufa elubu heya. Eno susu na was say eno subanisa. Inti I sat down with the team and we decided to have an agenda. To launch it, take goals international. The agenda was to have 1, a marketing strategy. 2, how we can have a territorial representation. To say they're not Olamo Kano. Outsourcing. Why am I betima taking your music there? Normal hold it down there. Senior bear ye inumwa. You fly no whoo boom. It goes direct. So you the Nina but together. Then we needed a budget. So for like for about a year, 2, 3, me yes show and me ye bibia out of me music. We don't spend the money. We save the money. Why? Because we wanted to make sure, say, we go there ourselves. And that is what the Nigerians do. The Nigerians, they come to Ghana themselves. If you meet any Nigerian artist, we blower, waba Ghana ben namha, if you not own blow ye, it's possible. It's possible. Waba Ghana ben namha, we meet people, DJs, influencers, Obana as a regular visit. And you know, you are yet to say, hey, Asimesi Abagana, but no Abagana, but on the background. And that is what we did. So we went for shows. We performed there. Then we identified another person. Why a spotlight? You need a collaboration. For example, you bet me mileage. Yeah, shisheno. My first time I call Nigeria, you invited me to come and perform. Why? Because almost say Omenium na started penetrating Nigeria. Into me call, you know. Even car me name one na me they call me hotel crane Omenium. The next song was Daddy Lumba. That is station and meet, you know. So I was like, oh wow, interesting. Into show you know.
Nigeria station.
That
was what year, no.
Maybe I don't. Maybe.
Okay, no problem. Go.
And then I was like, wow, interesting. To me, beside driver no said, Auntie, is it always like this? And I said, me ma bano, I know mo be bibi no mo. You know, so no. This particular station, they play a lot of you guys your music, and I'm so that's nice. And yakoye show no. I remember the biggest nightclub in West Africa at that time, Coliseum. And show na Larry Wu, a lot of artists. Then I met Tony Tetula. But not turn it at you don't hit my car. Inti me perform me wie no. And I me cut na na me share any show. But me share any show me who send for pena sempa. Because ni show no ne ehu anika. Inti ye wie no. I think I was even with Bolare. And then I said, okay, let's walk up to Tony and just appreciate his work. Because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. Until he was like, yeah. And then let's suggest a collaboration. So we did that. And then he was like, oh, TikTok, Charlie, yo, your show was amazing. So we both acknowledged each other and we enjoyed each other's performances. Me ba Ghana, no. Then I had a taste of what the Nigerians like. But at that time, no, na Nigerians ne ye nyomwa. They don't, Mamikawe, na Nigeria form paying for nyom no. And no na the indigenous songs are now mutie pa. But na yen yet ma find hip life. What do you say? You are refining it to a more youthful, trendy vibe. But no mun timin break it out. It's Tony Modiana na I say just remedies for one Tony Mu crew no. And I know me break it out with something like that, but still no more struggle. It's never man for pelmonium pa. The commonest thing that now be who in Nigeria was a rendition of maybe Mariah Carey. Maybe a Nigerian near Fanoa to the same thing. It is sometimes who tie no one careful who say Mariah Carey, but or Mariah Carey or can be a who say no a Nigerian in there too. No dominate to or pa. Into me buy me who said that was one of the weaknesses. Into your buy and yeah fefenefe. Yeah fefenefe no. And I make her say no, we need to take it to Nigeria. Me build it and you know Ghana. And then we took it to Nigeria. And then I got Tony Techula. I just didn't go. There was another show I had, and I was billed for, I think, the All African Games at Ikeja. No, sorry. Abuja, sorry. Abuja, All African Games. So after the performance, I came back to Lagos, and then I met Tony Techula. And then we did the song. We went to the studio. We did that particular song together. Now, recording that song, there was an agreement. It's a simple agreement. I was like, Tony, we are not just doing a collaboration. We are doing a collaboration to break each other's territory. So there should be a plan, which he agreed to. So then he was with Kenny's music, and I was with Goody's music. So that was the funny thing about it. So
because I said, this whole Ghana nyoma evra Nigeria that time na mu see super because of Goodies and ne kita deal with Kenny's
Mekaba inti he was with Kenny's music and na me wo Goodies music inti ya nyum ni wie no ana me de nyum ne ba Ghana your boy nyum no wo ka mu che pa o your boy che because they two different like utie Ghana nyum na eno no na nke best struggle. Inti me ja hokra ko America ko na am home for some few months, 6 months. Na bola ka say yo, also obani hu de be so I came back. And then I played a song to Goodies. And then Goodies was like, this is an amazing song. Because that time na Tony Techula, you don't hit my car no so air bomb paper. So we decided to release it. But then I went back to Nigeria. That one was just a regular visit. And I sat down with Tony Techula and I said, look, Tony, asamna me car, you know, I want it to happen. So how are we going to make it happen? I will guarantee you a big spot in Ghana. That's your songs will flow in Ghana. Trust me. TNR music. Yeah. TNR music. Yeah. Okay. TNR music will represent you. Because that time I make me speak you on my power as an artist.
Okay.
Will represent you. Because who said good is Kenneth. Will represent you. And he said, say, okay, that's fine. So we sat down and we agreed. And me back Ghana, no friend, he said, okay, he has had a conversation with the label, no, and he has asked them, say, this is his next project. This is what he wants to do. Amoma agree, said they will pick it as a major song, as a no major release. But what I say, so once the music is released, no, they will give it all the necessary push. So once I heard that news, I also went to Goodies and I said to Goodies, okay, Goodies, Kenneth have allowed Tony to also push the song just like
Ghana.
Yeah, just like Omonyom. Okay. I think say it will be a perfect idea for us to also do the same. No, so okay, let's make it happen. So, and that's one thing about Goodies. He liked to test the waters. Then we released the song. So we released the song in Nigeria and in Ghana simultaneously. Okay, and we started pushing the song. 2-3 weeks, the song started flying. Okay, it struggled a little bit at Ghana, but in Nigeria, it took off very fast. But in Ghana, because your way of playing, and you need different too much. Sometimes it's slow but sure. So we were stubborn. We knew it would work, so we were hitting on it. Then, when it got to a certain level, now pejano, that is when you call PR. So I went on radio, TV. I did a lot of that, and then I remember I say you have a press conference in my hotel, and then
what kind about radio and TV, no? Sa semi atembia ya tise Ghana for Nigeria market, they don't open up. Ghana ni sa etisen. I mean, why?
In fact, I disagree. I disagree.
Only amount for nyadring.
Many nyadring. If you are a Ghanaian artist, now person blow on Nigeria. Now that is your ambition. Now the fans to do that. The Nigerians will turn up for you. Because of course you can't just go and just get up and do a PR. Of course you need like he said, you need the same people that does it for the Olamides, for the Westgate. It's the same people. But your ultimately, if you have the same capability, they will turn up for you. They will do.
And you say be a Nigerian for na sheda here. Abopo say, ma obi ma me right. Yeah, mine. By idea ko obi diem. There's no that. Enya idea we
Kwasi.
I mean, this is what we hear. I'm sure say what to be.
Kwasi, there were labels fighting for me.
Nigerian labels.
Yeah. I signed to about 3 labels before I even ended my contracts with. I signed for Bass, Ted Music. I've signed for few.
Is it the case be our time no? But CCIB says because we hear these stories. I'm sure me name say be won't be. I mean, me no ladi. I mean, me no ejuma. We always hear Nigerian man, hey, Nigerians will not allow you.
Kwasi, unim de kun omo kra. De kun Nigerians about our music. I don't even know how or who told Ghanaians say. So Nigerians appreciate it. I don't know who brought that. I started to say Kachineke. Yes. Oh,
that is Nigerian pidgin.
Do you know when the takeover started? When we started singing like them. When young Ghana for you started to see Tonyum to say Nigeria. Once I drew Arabina Ghana musicians Tonyum to say Nigeria for.
What's it? Diana, why you may come up?
Chi. When we rap in Chi. That's why they love Sarkodie. When you rap in Chi, Ube rap in English, fine. Ube say
no one that said Burna Boy to
me can't say me. Look, I will go out and somebody will say, TikTok. What kills me is that the Ghana tree. In recent times, they were fighting someone that used to tree when you first. Nigerian artists or used to tree when you first. Meboa. What's his name?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Wake up cast on the Yusu first. This guy. Is
it Davido?
No, Ghana. Why not to Ghana no Nigerian? You know. No.
Mr. Easy.
Mr. Easy.
Okay.
Echo cast on the Yusu. It was a big deal in Nigeria. So on the Yusu tree first when you move, and because it was something that. Na I think I knew say Utuchi Nigeria knew Tuchi which kid Munina for the normal can or do and I was like and I was like, look, Ghanaians, you have something, people love it, what are you doing about it? We have a lot, the beat, our music. So at the end of the day, they love her life, they love hip life. So but what show in recent times, there's a Nigerian doing a documentary for Afrobeat, okay, for the world. and it's going on Netflix. Boomplay now supported the same documentary on Nigeria. Do you know this guy came to Ghana and interviewed me in my restaurant in Dansoman? Because the conversation that called around, it pointed back to people like me. And then there was a bit of Reggie Raxton as well. So soon they'll be launching the Afrobeats on Netflix. And you'll see me talk. And we initiated Afrobeat because Afrobeat came from the high life, the hip life, especially the new age Afrobeat with the S. Came from that. And they picked inspiration from that. At the end of the day, so now one value or policy. And it's sad. And then I sit back and I'm like, the campaign we're doing, I spent all my money. Minyeska. Jemmy said, I travel. I tried to push Ghana music. South Africa, we were successful. Not just Nigeria. In recent times, I was in Kenya. And I signed a deal for my music and other artists who will be on my music. And we have another guy in Kenya who is like your boss. Or Kwasi Chum or something in Ghana. And he owns about seven TV stations and about 8 radio stations. And he's a Ghanaian. And he's
Nigeria?
No, Kenya.
Kenya, okay. So.
And he's like, take, they don't come. Last week, Mr. Easy was here. I was in the same chair. The following week, Grams Morgan was sitting with me. I have never had any visit from any Ghanaian artist. You are the first. Ghanaian musicians don't travel. They don't travel with their music. When they travel, I don't know what they go to do. But take the music to the real people, the people that will help you to make the music happen. And so at the end of the day, it boils down to one.
So this all talk about in common say, what do you mean just Nigeria? I mean, I mean Kenya and India account, but Nigerian markets and you're receptive to a Ghana for.
It is not true.
Wow.
It is not true. I will never believe that because I remember that I had to pay for ground transportation sometimes, pay for hotels, pay for accommodation, everything by myself. And yabani are spending $, yabani a struggle. And then at the end of the day, the Ghanaian media or the Ghanaian music scene do not see the work that maybe Yekraye, because it was like, oh, radio or but that's what the Nigerians have done. And look at it today. Look at the results. Look at Thames and Whiskey having a big song in America.
Yeah.
And this same thing, I tried it. I will say it here so that you can put it on record. I tried it. I met Akon one-on-one in America. He sent for me through Babs. And I drove to Akon's office and we sat down and we chat. And he said, to have a summer jam in America, we need to have a strategy. So we did a song. We did a song that was supposed to be like the summer jam for America. Okay, the theme song. So they invited, the day they had the listening, the DJ will say, he's on Hot 97 in Atlanta. He's the biggest primetime DJ. He's a Ghanaian descendant. And he came, and he was the A&R for the listening session. Babs was there. I hope you know Babs.
Yeah, no Babs. Yeah.
He was there. We listened to the song. Okay? And, it didn't pass for Babs, but it passed for the DJ. So Babs is the one that controls it. That is supposed to give the information to Akon. So we couldn't get that one through. And even that, somebody even lied about me. The Babs brought Sean Paul and my team were the people that was crippling the show. And I was not even built for the show. You see, so in this industry, there's your nyoma be brave koso behind the scenes. And Ghana for no yen support it. Same way, I don't even want to be part of omo kasa same way be my bre. Because so Ghana ni who say Ghana ni show. Na say show no, it will bring glory to Ghana. I don't even know how they feel. Because say ene koye show a certain area. Tomorrow, who say okoya there, they will look for another Ghanaian artist.
So if you are show Nigeria,
for example, now you're successful. Then people will be like, oh, next time let's bring Stone Boy.
Yeah.
And then the next time let's bring. There's always a strategy. Another thing we fail to do. Industry people. I don't know if you ever heard that. Was that Nigerians maintained a flag when I say a flag, they maintained a certain face for their music for a certain era. What they do is that, there was a big campaign for Nigerian music where Two-Face was spearheading it. And it drew time. They didn't drop Two-Face. What they did was they added to Two-Face. So, kaya, the debanch beka hon. The debanch beka hon. And the rapper no. Oh no, they say. MI beka hon. Not still debanch omukipino. Say your international Satana international flavor starting in Africa here no. They will never drop Two-Face just because we are called once. No, they pushed him all the time. So he became like the flag of Nigerian music. Then they added to it. But in Ghana, what we were doing was, when I was doing well,
elimination.
When I was doing well, yet me people were chroma. Now, OBN said Tick is supposed to be there, but they won't call Tick. They will put somebody nobody knows. So you are not promoting anything. And then the way you're doing is that you are still hunting for the same thing with your weakness weapon. The thing is that this guy has the exposure. Carry him and add another one. It's like you have your best runner in a team, in a baton, and you're always keeping him low. So I am happy that sometimes I see a certain name all the time. But I am also sad that you're added to it. But what you say? Penetrating a territory, it's not about one man. There should always be somebody spearheading the campaign. But every day we need to add to the catalog. Next person never be break it there now because there was a plan. And they did it well enough. And today, Nigerians had a catalog of international artists from Nigeria. Mm-hmm. And we were just thinking
even the band, okay, David Whiskey this your taking Omkuta mantle. But I still have people like the band still strong. Yeah,
no, even the band, the One Africa show, no. Croma can't fatigue. What say? I didn't know they were fatigue, but the One Africa show, no, the band and Mimi Shah, Mimi, okay, the band is my friend. It's Mimi Shah, Mimi Nipano, or no whom as like huge. But Ghana ni whom is semi a huge. And and almost say you are dead. They don't even call you. But I'm just giving an example. But they will not think like that for
the band.
About Two-Face. Another thing I'm saying, another example, a Freeman, the stage coordinator of the whole event, or the video we were tuja, say, Adena a Freeman, not taking it and home. I say, no Ghana, host nation. You should have your best pride. When you are doing anything for Ghana music, you should have your best weapons from new to old. One thing I say, you should always mix it up. Ghana, we didn't have certain people that they are familiar with. So it was like they were just meeting new people. So it's like, oh, okay. Until Obeden work on wedding Komobia, international BB link be or on cancer then because on your body. But what I say. But we always keep missing out. Until we change our strategy as Ghanaian musicians, then it will be evolving, and new musicians who enjoy a certain fame, you will be surprised because they know that they are coming at the back foot of these people. And so, hey, you can't mess with them because at the end of the day, say, me Black Sherif, namnami who can it's as easy to say, yo, this is the hardest thing right now. Of course, I'm not the hardest, but I'm great. But there's always...
There was a voice clip on my boy. Sako there. I mean, so Mbisan Sokiwa. So CCR, who's a new joint ABA Ghana.
That's also Black Sherif.
Yeah, and was saying.
Yes, because you always be the greatest. But the hardest will not be you. Because everybody has to be the hardest to be the greatest. And every artist knows this. And say one familiar faces now money and say, we know this guy. Kwame Eugene, for example, also called Nigeria, and then they were doing some show. They can say, "Why? Hey, so that guy you were able to do how?" And so no now Obi he said it on radio on hits. Also no Obi kase ono na Aboagye kam wa hit kwani how? So we have a mental, I don't know. So until that is also corrected, we will work, we will break it. But we need to have continuity. And that is because we want solutions, right? And solutions in America. If we don't have continuity, then it will be worthless.
Now I love the part about you see a Nanti.
Yeah.
And you idea about
you have to walk. You have to move. Bossu.
Yeah.
I go out to the nightclub sometimes, and the kind of artists I see from Nigeria partying, you'll be surprised. They just get on the plane and they are here and they are partying. Not just partying, they are checking out the terrain. They are even checking out the melodies, the new vibe.
Are you saying or nightclub no? Obeka say be origin ni keke ba oye adwuma nya so.
Oye adwuma or checking new vibe or hwede Ghana mo ye e was so mo no fa e dey bika ho. How many Ghanaian artists go to Nigeria and even go to the nightclub? I'm just and then they say corona ba.
Say bia okay mean two kwan
I'm just giving an example.
Say mean two kwan say bia me ko Nigeria.
And then as an artist
but enye say me kwa ko perform ba me kwa ko hwe.
Ghanaian artists who are and then ko Zambia. And I'm saying this free. People should learn. Just go to Zambia. You are a Ghanaian artist. Just don't go as a star. You are not. No, you go to Zambia with your own crew. Have your own money. Book your own hotel. Network yourself. When you go, ask for the people who are making it. Who is the best media person? They will say Akosi Aboagye. Book meeting with Akosi Aboagye. You are a foreigner. He will come because on him say to Kwan Wide Waba. Obama that year. It's simple. At some point in Sierra Leone, the biggest TV station, ABC network, the CEO was my friend. I just call him and he comes to my hotel and we vibe. Meanwhile, who was Sierra Leone? You will not have access to him. But what I say, so all I'm saying is that people give preference to people who have come from far. We are Ghanaian artists, no one skakakra. Instead of just buying maybe the ranges and the everything, some of them use it to expose your music. Because you need foreign currency. Normally having one powerful currency like dollar is good because you draw out to be a sign you still make enough. So when you go, you get your own hotel, you get your ground transportation, and you go as a normal person. Now start to link it. But the people who are in the industry, they say introduce you. And you show them what you are. And therefore they are simple. First, you have to talk for people to make phone calls. But then you social media. Yeah, show video, you show and say, oh no, fuck with this guy because you're good. It's as simple as that. So at a point, Miss Bell was the African queen. I'll say this on every platform with a lot of pleasure. She was the African queen, but did she know she was the African queen? Exactly, but I was privileged enough because my opportunity in the United Nations, a tour with Ramsey Noah and Genevieve Mo and DJ Humility. We went to about 5 African countries, Catwalk the World and Child World Food Program. And everywhere we went, Miss Bell song, it was a knockout punch. I'll be 16 years. It was not, there was nothing compared to the song when they played as a musician. I've seen a lot of songs. It was amazing. So when I came, I said, yo, Miss Bell, you are the queen of Africa. I said it to her, like, without she not paying me. I said, you are the queen of Africa. Go and grab your money. Go and make yourself proud. But what I say?
No, they share them.
I'll gladly say that.
No, you fans one.
I'll gladly say that. No disrespect. Rather, I think I'm adding value to her because that's what she was. And see, all I'm saying is, boldly, you may kiss the bride. They will walk up to you and say, you are a Ghanaian. Because they know you are a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And they will tell you, you may kiss the bride. The Ghana Jam. That's also another platinum song. Platinum hit.
Yeah.
Did Bowling, I came, I saw, I called Bowling. Bowling, come. You know you are a big star. You are a big star in this country, that country. Let's go and make money. You see? Ghanaians don't like to travel and promote their music. When we started and we're going to London, we made hip life what it is today, Afrobeat what it is today in London. And some of us are part of what has happened today. We were the first group of artists that went to America and tried to perform in theaters, okay, like auditoriums that take about 5,000 to 10,000 crowd. We're the first people that tried that, where you see a lot of privilege when your name is arranged on the theater board. You know how they arrange it like white, and I'm like, yes, I've arrived. That's the kind of feeling I wanted to have as an artist.
Where do you know?
No, but what I'm saying, our time, we were breaking the yoke. I hope you understand what I'm saying. We were breaking the yoke. So that is how people should be. There was a point, a promoter who was promoting, a boxing promoter in America, wanted to promote a show for us. And they wanted to pay, like, Reggie Rackstone lesser than myself. And I boycotted the show. Will you call that stupidness, foolishness?
I didn't.
Because I felt Reggie Rackstone had, even though I was like everything, but I felt Reggie was the main thing to me. You that is just the respect, the honor, and I believe that Sir Reggie bedroom me time. Now, me do Reggie time. Then you be treating me sad. That would be unfair because once he's A-list, Reggie is always A-list for what he has done. Until at the end of the day, if I am the main person bringing the people, fine. You can pay me good enough, but pay Reggie equally fair enough. Until if you are paying me, let's say $10,000 and you don't want to pay Reggie 10,000, I'm just saying something. You don't want to pay him 10,000. I expect you to pay like 9,000 or 8,000. But if you pay 4,000, that's disrespect. And remember, it will catch up with me too.
Yeah.
Until I told my agent that I am not going to perform if they don't up that price. And they did. So looking out for one another is also another thing. You have to appreciate each other. Because if they are doing Ghana Music Awards and I'm not invited, for example, to the award ceremony, to me, I feel Ghana is disaster. If I'm around, if I'm at home, and you don't invite me, to me, the award it means nothing to me. What do I say? And these are things we should correct. If there is a Ghana Music Award, every musician who has been A-list in this country, available, that's the day they have to feel like kings and queens. So they have to be there. You have to bring them. Even if you have to pay them for them to be there, for them to feel they are not part of the show. But the faces will mean a lot to the Ghanaian people because that is our day. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
I understand. Now, because me person now can't. I mean,
and these things don't happen. They do everything like nothing happened, like nobody did anything, like we didn't create something. But this is all the works of people like Daddy Lumba, Kodjentry. Like if I see Kodjentry, to me, I want to faint even to today because I'm like, Kodjentry. When I wasn't a star, Kodjentry was a star. My dad used to play his music in the car. And now Kodjentry me to have become like Kodjentry in a way. And so Kodjentry is nothing. Hey!
Oh, Rapo.
No, Kodjentry is nothing. Hey, what do you mean? Kodjentry is nothing. But today, people will make some funny comparison. People living in different eras where things were different, made differently, and making some funny comparison, all to depreciate the beauty or what we stand for. Another thing, Forbes came to Ghana and did something. This all is part of the thing, why we are not growing. So I'm just saying it. Forbes came and said the richest musician was, they mentioned some musician in Ghana. Maybe you should find out about it. To me, it was disrespect. Why? Because I know what Kodjentry has. You understand? Maybe he will not say it. But it's up to Forbes to dig deeper. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
And not just come and mention some artist who has nothing to me. Because I feel that comparing what Kodjentry has to what that artist had is uncomparable. You can't say uncomparable, right? Why am I saying that? Because him say he used to even have a radio station.
I think he's still.
Quantify that alone into numbers. Say, what do you need to have a radio station like he has? The building and airport. If in a building, how much is that going to be worth? And if you're not much than make us me. I know you there, who you're a big man here, but I'm saying something. I'm me Kasa. Now, the same Kodjentry, if you are going to wager, I don't want to expose you. See some people.
McCarthy Hill.
If you see that is a plus Manson for an artist. And that's what that should be the beauty of what Ghana music is. So that people can live and grow and say, look, I want to be like Kodjentry. Now, Kodjentry called me, and because I do some pizza business, he wanted me to do, he was trying to show me some spaces that I can maybe use. And I was like, whoa, boss, this is overwhelming. I'm not Kodjentry's PRO. I'm just admiring a man that I think would disrespect our industry to say this is the richest musician. Sanyoma we nyina e ka ho na ma e depreciate ya nimo but eno na e ka ho ma value no come from meaning wa mobra Oh, you don't get it.
But yes, sanity.
No sanity.
But I'm just saying.
No. Once it's
certain
documented and you Google and it comes up like that, your country is. Let's use this word, shit. Because if Kojentry has nothing, that Lumba has nothing, and sorry to say, Tech has something, then your country is shit. Actually, because they've done over 3-4 decades and they have nothing. When people have something, go and find out. Some people don't like to break out. Some people are not like that type. But if indeed you are doing a proper research to give a proper accountability of what musicians have done, then it's up to you, the researcher, to deep down and give the right information so that you don't mislead the media, the entertainment sector, so that when we mention it and indeed it's for him and he comes out to say yes, that's when you know that yes, we have value. Because when Kojentry started using range Vogue, none of us were thinking of riding in Range Rovers. Am I lying? Oh, am I lying?
Exactly.
No, but I'm trying to put premium on these people.
Yeah, I understand.
Look, let's put premium on there. That's the only way we will have the premium. But as if nothing happened to Ghana music. It was just a nepen Ghana music. Hey,
is it open top? Saturday open sky being the top.
Me first musician who so used to Range Rover in Ghana. Me grew up to sing. Range Rover was Kojentry. You understand? The first musician I saw driving Grand Cherokee in Ghana was Kojentry. Then I saw SLK, that Lumba and the rest having flashy cars. Okay, so all I'm saying is,
you talk of the things Amachi,
Amachi, the things they have. Go to Google. Go to Google and see.
Oh yeah, research bisa na sesa.
Go to Google and see the hotel and see his media entertainment setup. Now you quantify that as well. Then you match anybody who has that. Then you can start grade. You see, we should do more. I'm disappointed in Ghana music. I say this and people think it's because me. Maybe they am cool, but I am disappointed because the future doesn't look bright. And it will catch up with everybody. It's not like it won't catch up with you. It will catch up with you because when it's not right, when you get your time to, they will give it to somebody else. But here, yatuana. Your friend is saying, you're both football, no? Ronaldo. We're breaking record, B. The player with the most goals for international. Masa, some comment keep his record name who say Israeli. So oh yeah, Israeli now. Oh yeah. No. They no kita record, no.
Before Ronaldo.
No, yeah, oh yeah, say Israeli say one of these Arab countries. Say on with the most goals. I didn't even know. And that made Ronaldo went into the World Books of Records. Just because he broke that record. But maybe even that act. Give me that. Yeah. Maybe that man, you know. And so Ronaldo, I was bigger sign, but because Ronaldo, the work rate, it's me beating them, but because I'm keeping that record, we are now thinking, oh, so he wasn't the greatest after all. Thank you. Obesha European football. Now Obiafin will be breaking Bobby Moore with D80 something. I think will be breaking the record. You're banning and my flies. Now, who is Bobby Moore? That is why I'm saying that we should make sure that if a new artist the people who want to speak on behalf of our industry should speak well. They should have the right information.
But maybe okay, some of the things are okay. Where who do position musician, you know? I think you still
No, I'm not
okay
at the executive.
Okay. Now so what place does Musica have in Nyama Bia okay say?
Bro.
Because okay, be a folks aba normal by research. And you name the premium amount for the two folks and some
exactly
na ombe kanasa na akoyeso okay da honum saying trukan near the call. So musician union enya dia so mtimi correct some of these things.
They have the mandate to do that. They can do that. But not just musician union. Anybody who have the information can also say, Forbes, you are lying. One day I wanted to call my PR. I said, I want to say that, Forbes, you are lying. And when they ask me, I'll say, okay, check A, B, C, then go and check what you are saying and compare and tell me whether I'm lying or not. But he was like, oh, they will say that you are being, or one thing in Ghana, they are quick to say you hate that person. But that you hate that person is killing everything for us all. So for once, we shouldn't be biased. We should just speak what the reality, okay? So that it puts signs on everything we are doing. Because sometimes it's sad that it's only the musicians that were unfortunate to hit a snag in their lives are the ones that are being highlighted and say musicians are poor. Am I not right? Oh, and it puts us all in one bottle. And it doesn't look fine. It doesn't look refined. Sometimes some of these people have done good for themselves for what they were doing those times.
But the problem too is, Senya Wakin, why would you want to dance here? Maminfa be a matching better, Minfa Lumba better, Minfa Kudrinchi. Minfa wa take a be a nyama moye, make us okay, well. Hey, be a take a bobra, yes, yes. We don't want to also sell. Yampesi about ton, yampesi about can. And the man for being a man fan said, "We don't do akwasan pafo." And I be
you are right.
Baku be yeah, king obi kan king kwa. You feel so assume but obehene bi oni.
No, you are right. That me too chema. But then again, omo mo fatu omo ho so se omo be ye say adwuma na me kan omo asem no. Mo nye bibia shably. So wo ba me ho honestly now be open up say look take. Yeah say. Anya me ho, wo dey fatu out. Say okay, every musician who has something to talk about in terms of wealth, whatever. This is a form. Fill it and send it to this thing because we are about to do ABC. I'm just giving you an example. Fine. Then some musicians may say, "Oh, I'm not interested." It's up to you. Some people are private, but there are something you can't say you are not interested. I will say, "Ma and Santi asianu su ye juma." On say yana ahano security and robbery ni sanyo man so wo kromanti sanyo man nya so ka ho. And a man nipa be brain person omo be disclose omo assets. But when we have good security, when we have, I don't know even how to say it. When we have media people who do correct gossiper, you can't hold back. Or can I no cry? You can't say no. Say no. It is a me say some cases here. So I be who me dan be. For example, no I can say hey, we try to us a take down here. So see nyane da mu misano na ye media meba be kase dey bi on say me this only me amedai nti ye journalism na nkasa no eno so etofa kakra ene ye blogging ye say obi ma ye scan ko an ye be ye bibi say okay mama Oscar can be family. I feel some way. I feel ashamed to come and give you money and say talk about my house. What for? I'm a madman and but because I'm from that era where I can't give you money for you to talk about my house. But I'm from an era where people dig and find out information. And now the information is readily available.
Okay, Ola, at this point, meaning I'm sure say baby also be questions be person baby take.
Question.
Take.
Let's say book wakaya ma be you drew back page. The question na ube wizano. Is a back page near drew. You ba kind or kakra na ka back page. Because the passion with which all kasana. What is so much and watch it.
And it's not just for me.
And I'm glad I brought him here today.
Yes.
For a very long time, my answer meaning be din come up. And I think say you better planning now. Maybe we'll do a part 2.
Okay.
And I'm also glad that and then panel members do a number. Until when you time
enough time, yeah.
Yeah, it's me I can say maybe.
Because and some now what what hit it from marketing to PR to almost every facet of the industry, what touch it baby now wababe we with legacy and respect. Meaning ucho book now buy na.
No, it's
okay, ni nyina wo mu dada.
Encyclopedia. Self-made encyclopedia.
But I think say you have made the discussion even more interesting than I thought it would be.
Thank you.
And me person me komechi akoke kan you can because you can nyina no most of them know your dream.
Thank you.
Me 98 99 I'm in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Brad, they love everything Ghana. Everything Ghana, they love it. Hey, ye kasa, ye ntadi shame, ye brofo crowd omzo, ye nim brofo ka. Yet they want to speak like
us.
Now
you double pell about ye.
David.
One side, ye go for money on man, ya nobody call about teno. To say what is na ya na aye. Oh hene, so musa umbe husa. Obo from nom de cop. Ghana.
But you see, I think another conversation with the inclusion of tech, has to do with experience teaching. Material radio so many times, and how do we get to Nigeria? How do we get to Nigeria? I'm like, we have over 56 countries in Africa. Why are we targeting just Nigeria?
And you see the Kenya story of Kanye.
Kenya story. Yeah, Kandao. So when I saw D Black making waves, so we also tracks over African countries. I said, yeah, this is what we have been waiting for. Why are you always thinking Nigeria? They have the numbers. But Ghana has a certain quality. Unique about Ghanaians. Africa. So why can't we go to the other African countries? Unim now saying musicians are there so. Obetuko anu akobia guys almost heavy. Akwaje $10, $20, no they are shopping with Dubai. No asaba betra.
And then you promote Dubai.
Like seriously. When you have Kenya, you have Zimbabwe, you have South Africa to go and sell your music. Or the 10,000, 20,000, I got talk rulers. No about betra. So I think they should be listening to this guy. They should be listening to take this afternoon. No Monsieur Nyansa Kakra says you are wasting money on the wrong stuff. Say I head there.
So because una one money, una one year say una one year,
this boss, this has nothing to do with the music play. And the crowd even better.
But take that.
No. And the crowd even better. Download streaming. And then they are even exposed. Me catch or say me share me YouTube no. Me share me the geographical dominance no. Me say me Madagascar name is next country. Until me catch me PR say we should find money and go to Madagascar. Maybe we will even have more glory in Madagascar
than even in Ghana.
Because
Obiako Gabon a guru ain't fan of shut it down stadium. Kwame Eugene went to Sierra Leone. He shut down a whole stadium.
Sierra Leone. So I told Kwame Eugene and his management that I have shut down Sierra Leone. They love our music. And Anteno Munya gig from there. And they were happy, they were more than glad to make sure says our gig, it will not slip away. So if they did not have that information, perhaps they only maybe think about the money. But now they were privy to some information. So they are thinking, okay, Diabebano say you're good enough, let's go to Sierra Leone. And you saw what he did.
Yeah.
And he can do every year, he can do a show in Sierra Leone and pack. That's money.
You can do Sierra Leone, you can do Liberia, you can do Kenya, you can do Uganda,
Liberia.
Togo. We have too much market waiting for us.
How many Ghanaians go to Liberia on their own and say Yekoye show? Meanwhile, that's our second home because of the thing we did for them. We are not doing enough.
And you know, says Satellite TV, Liberian television, and they are watching us, and they are waiting for you to come. When you scan out to Dubai, so go to Rulers Watch. No, we are some guys me more. No, me when there's so much money waiting for you, I bet you are more than that. Kakrana ukobo abesiano, udi kwa jiji woni. But kawako sa country sa ko salo nyuma. You can even buy more. Obi crowd bet you free. So I think we are not thinking. I think say you're serious.
Do you know? I paid Mayway. I paid Mayway to jump on a song with him.
Mayway being boxer.
Freddie Mayway.
Oh, Ivorian. Yeah. Sorry.
I paid him $. That time because I knew that to break through the francophone Ghanaian, because Mayway has the Ghanaian francophone crossover, and he was the perfect guy to do that thing with. And we did it in Ghana, and I paid him. And out of that, the shows that I had with Mayway on that same stage was crazy. Exactly. All I'm saying is, like Ola is saying, Kwasi, and I will also thank you, and I will also thank Edem, because these days who invited me, I'm but I had to come because Edem was like, "It's Kwasi Aboagye." I said, "Now I bet you who Kwasi Aboagye is," because the whole entertainment discussion on Utifia is like you go on and you're like because misinformation is too much, like boom, 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 misfiring. People who, I don't know, sorry, no disrespect to anybody, but some people don't have the information, but they are speaking on our radio. Because me paucho, you do a chiache. This is your platform. You do a chiache. Yeah, but entertainment review, but now because I used to call you every time, beg you, because I appreciate your platform. And some platform where your platform be, I couldn't say no. So because I know the resourceness of it. And sana na make no. And then you Ghanaian musicians call Tim West to na mesre. Tim West to who say something new. Na papa na yakokra. And only say Tim West to da yakokra. Only one Tim West started raining in London. Yeah, they help life quiet and Tim West to Tim West to do. And next to Tim Westwood. Yeah. Because Aboagye wa ha. What you say whether or yakokra or you young or you do ni show no say or that so get ni show ne me person Ghana you put to premium on some of the things we have so that these things will help us. Yeah, be na say where the say where the say
unim say na no me wa broche na sian me the videos be to your platform your entertainment with your platform. Na am say bi wa me the to me the back be to na me hear say even we as ABI team na me hear say the comments some of them will come. O share omo te morning show no so na omo ye program. In fact, omo ye running kokra.
Come on. Which
for me Ghana Kwasi Aboagye.
Do you know Sarkodie featured on DeMarco's is it
the new joint neighbor? Yeah.
Obi ka say congratulations to Sarkodie. Me retweet bibi but Obi media person be amfa. Me say, but did you also check the list?
Yeah.
Bossu, check the list. Me person will check his list no. Bounty Killer is on the list. Bounty Killer. Me boy. And another I think 4 or 5 major legends. In Ghana. If you go and put sorry to say maybe Reggie on a song. Obibaka, what premium are you getting? He puts more premium than you can think because he's Reggie Rockstone. He lived through different generations and people know him. This is what is missing here. Growing up, it's missing here and it's a disaster because say the man could feature Bounty Killer. Now, okay, let's say this another example. No, dancehall artist. No, Stonebwoy when feature Beanie Man. Yeah. Besides, so when you pride in that. But your Beanie Man, or an artist.
Oh, titi.
And your pride now, you're there to know, so no man is still know all who he is. It is a who they take Baba Hanabe Jojo now. Me because me feel say me bar means me add premium to you because yawo me do 40. And two say yawo me we yawo obia. And now people didn't listen. They have all grown out of me. See, my titi part through music. To me, me were premium. And this is what is also missing in our industry. Because Aboagye were premium. There may be a young guy be with a show coming up. A blow, that is fine. It's for the generation. But because Aboagye have lived through the generation. And when he speaks, who else can speak? Because he's speaking about a different generation, the experience. So in music, there's no experience. That's what, look at this great man, who in this country is like nothing has happened. So I look at myself and I'm thinking, should I continue to sing? If Nanam Pedu is dead in this country and it looks like nothing has happened, then what are we all struggling for as musicians? Some of the musicians couldn't even post him. It's the saddest thing I have ever witnessed in this country. I'm bitter. I'm so sad. I'm just 40. But the thing is, if Nanam Pedu growing up near Sian to for him, when I used to go to her, she used to say, "Hey, I'm Pedu, Nanam Pedu, you're born in your man is standing ovation, even recently, or born in Ghana for sorry." But the thing is, how have we received it? What have we done? Is the world zooming on a legend? Somebody that has died. That somebody, Nanam Pedu did a lot for our music. And then 1 week, I didn't even know. Me, I go to these things because I just appreciate them myself. No, I don't wait for Ghana to appreciate. In me, I appreciate the things I appreciate, not Ghanaians what they appreciate. Because I did things for Ghanaians to follow. So they have to follow what we appreciate, not what they appreciate, because we are the creators. So if Nanam Pedu is dead, I feel this country should hold him in high esteem. It should be the biggest thing on every radio station, TV. We should have a proper documentary on Nanam Pedu. We should have days that will be announced. Today, we are celebrating Nanam Pedu, not just one day. We devote your show to Nanam Pedu, maybe the whole week. That is premium. It's a bit to wow. Say, premium.
No, Creo, as a matter of fact, you can't tell me Michael Jackson is bigger than Nana Kwame Pedu.
That is what I'm saying.
Because of the BOF.
It's the premium.
Yes, Intina Kwakwa say, okay, Nana Kwame Pedu, Michael Jackson, as was saying, Nana Kwame Pedu. Say Nana Kwame Pedu ko fee America.
Whoa. It's something
by
else.
now CNN that's why
exactly.
I can't news.
And you have premium and to your so and into na you depreciating.
But I think that as a minor so no otanwe mudodo.
Good. Clear.
Yeah, like New Chikran say okay, Kwasi Aboagye.
That's the thing.
But is it
Oh yeah, Kwasi Aboagye no
is it a Ghanaian problem or it's an African thing?
No, it's not an African thing. Say Sonny they call Nigeria say no Tony, you'll be shocked. Oh, they my legend do Nigerian who say here. Now even share the omoye one day BBC post CNN posti Papa we Juju music ni no fella now all about table tennis. Me shasa enti me throw baby radio stations friend be say why am I saying that? I'm saying it's sad because you kruma Pabubu Dr. Pabubu me wa Holland me name Mania was zoo unim no mani ebo asa project fansa be wo many fansa be international yeah bo Holland zoo and they are paying royalties wherever it's going I don't know but they are playing his songs and kwala na ho na nye nkokrafo and so near bo asa project ubisa obia o Holland proni a wenyi o onim Ghana music obeka na nampe Pabu I am telling you Pabobo ewu okroma. How did we celebrate Pabobo? And so sorry to say, our beloved girl, no, your friend is saying,
Ebony,
Winnie, look at how we took it. Do you know why? Because the era for no, Omai already said they will celebrate him. Hey, the eras of these people, what are we doing? You are his era. So the way I will follow, and Ebema me ba, Ebefa, Dr. Pabobo. Na me be to kwani me nyame na me kire no nti oto me kra so bibi sa no bi kan me fie no bi kan bibi ozi gege na say hey baby na o me kra me to gege o fie o ye na to e bi obi ana to you see nti say what try omo to put premium on things they will put premium on everybody nti ye suban nti Kwasi patro the American say me na me tell say utimi psychiatrist bi kra unim mitimi na me bon sem ofie just like I woke up at GH1 because for me I think me buy as a GH1 eba and you can't come and disrespect me on your platform. You can't put premium on me and you want to disrespect me. Meanwhile I'm sorry no petututu and I'm about it. These are some of the things sadly me and I'm just saying me sorry keke. I was trying to tell Ghanaians say why are we not putting premiums on things we have to put premiums on and we just do everything anyhow? It is getting out of hands. This is the time to rise up as an African nation, Ghana, because Ghanaians you bet my yama na time Jamaica almost to China Nigeria. Obi koka yesimi enka Jamaican soon China Nigeria. But look at Jamaican music. It is all Ghana now kobo dancehall to add up to what Jamaica is doing now. No, mubenyam all the a year. Oba na obesu ewa Ghana. Because what have you done for your nation to have a certain clouds? Nothing. Into at the end of the day, no, what represented Jamaica smoothly? The Jamaican is from no Tony Mana there. Because on himself who promoting the crow mano. It's no better to know why anymore because at the end of the one fan who me batawa the crow be lose out because yen year 10 the crow no. Sanity. Sana Nigeria for na hip life. I no side they call. No more yen into the Ghana ni beka some person here. Me ne koye nyum. Na ne koye nyum na wasan son no because nyum no crow promoting ma. Because one cause a collaboration now koye and date now koye because never so ni din come catch say look side am ni uye me person who so you say you also have a responsibility okay another thing are you telling me is by chance that Justin Bieber listen to me that Justin Bieber tweeted to say thank you Wizkid for giving me the opportunity to be on the best summer jam in America.
Yeah.
Oh
no. The song was doing well already.
Oh no. That's not everything was engineered.
Mm-hmm.
Putting premium on what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber may have not tweeted like that.
Okay.
But it's possible also that
a discussion
Twitter, sir, because that is the movement, that is the idea, that is what we want to create. And he has a part in it. What I say. And so that's all I'm saying. We should always find the basis of what we are doing and be aspired to do it better. Sene Black Sherif Aba. Wait, your friend Ghana for celebrity. Black Sherif Tonyo. Almost celebrated a Benna boy. Benna boy Ben and Namukroa, Fadiamu Yenina, Aquanam London, Eddie Falabe Kamu, a policy aba. Akoje Grammy. Now to a year, more celebrate was a Yadene Yamodia. Obibe, who need wisdom out there, make won't tell you. Because when him say, hey, I call it why or Srem or rather. Because Anka was say, signing no, Ghana phone you know, so trade. You're pushing us a movement. But what I say,
yeah.
But yeah, you can cry and you jato. But what I say,
yeah.
So that's I'm talking from that, not just the way I spoke. If Black Sherif to us is having a certain talent, let's spot that boy, and let us not make him die like the way people die 1 year. Because he brought something that we weren't expecting. Passion, and music is passion. Anytime you have huge passion in the music, you will always go far.
Okay, all right. Take, bless you. I'm sure said.
Bless you, Kwasi.
Yeah. I think I need to. We need to jump to one of Take's songs. Yes. Right. So let's jump to this one. Emran Yemera finally. 84.
Houndblog.com. Oh, let have mercy. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but the love, for the show, I feel like giving more. The love, for the gift, I feel like doing more. I want to show you something. If you want my money and you're dropping in mommy, sipping in mommy. I want to show you something. If you want my money and you're dropping in mommy, sipping in mommy. You should know, baby, only. Mommy, or don't be your basa basa. Penny mommy, I'll be the penny mommy. Adore penny mommy. I'll be the penny mommy. Rap now. Send ya who ye media was seen begumi. They won't quite. Mintina Mackay, Musubai, and no Najimi, Mackay, Dokulia, Dokno Nintina Mackay. I want to show you something. If you want my money and you're dropping in mommy. I want to show you something. If you want my money and you're dropping in mommy, sipping in mommy. You should know, baby, only. Mommy, or don't mean your basa basa. Penny mommy, I'll be the penny mommy.
Penny mommy, take the featuring Kwame Eugene. Where you're taking a yum.
Chukuchaka, Pene mami, menya wo basa basa. Hala, oye me dala, ukita power, oba bottom power. Samedowa.
Auntie Yenyo Safo Anthony will say, I have a filmmaker friend in Cameroon. According to him, Cameroonians love Ghanaian films and celebs like ketchup. Ketchup. They will pay any amount to host Ghanaian movie stars. Yet we're busy knocking our heads against each other over Nigerians. Auntie, wait for yourself, Anthony. My ginger no be brave, what I'm saying. And my main fan trim, na main kind of say, I'm saying, come on, dear, no, na kasuki, take it can be so, Nana Kwame and Pedu, what is it? And then now, to that baby, woman needing now, to that bedina at the dia 9, and on Bedi, Bosumi November, yeah, ever, and then Tosunsia. I'm on channel soon. Police depot, I'm saying, we are so take featuring Kiddy rather and Kwame Eugene. Take featuring Kiddy, not Kwame Eugene. That's what I bet. All right, so comments maybe na yemra na yemba sorry so TikTok. I just came because of your wisdom. You know and understand this music. Wow, that's Bafo Bofa billions. I don't know what that is. Billions Bafo Bofa. No, do I take your wisdom? It's too much, bro. We'll come for one. Mavis Premper. The Forbes ranking is a false one. They never came to Ghana. They never did anything of that sort. You won't even find it on their page. Kofi and Odiano by Octopus Mix G says, here this conversation should be recorded. This conversation should be recorded and played next week and any other day. Take has said it all. Great. Kofi Agba Gida says, we pray you write a book on this. Take this is international marketing for not only music but all other industries as well. This is deep. Take everlasting beat wisdom. Take I love you na kunedu and odiano by Kwejope process. The upcoming artists struggle to get a helping hand from the establishment one, so they also decide to ignore them when they blow up. And man of the year says it's true. Recently Sarkodie dropped an album and visited 3 countries and then came back to sleep. Take you are right and God will bless you more. You didn't add your name and when you sending us where you sending it from. Benedict Akins Quasin says, take please, your era was different during your time. The laws that prevent more foreign songs were not enacted. Ohene Manche says, Kwasi, I visited a Nigerian friend here in Germany and he was playing Nana Ampedu, and as surprised as I asked how he got the music and what happened from there. Michael Kabana says, pure sense. Shatawali, are you listening? Hey, we should be found through shades in the account. Dominic Opokwasa says, Kwasi, don't be surprised. I am a policeman on peacekeeping in South Sudan, but Ghana music are played here. So, are you keeping peace or you are listening to entertainment review? Thanks for listening.
Keeping peace, but I have to be entertained.
But that's what Papa. Wait a fashion. I grew up. And Dominic, I'm sure said, peacekeeping is still out here. I'm sure that maybe today is your off day or something of that sort. Kwame Nata says, I grew up in Nigeria, and in the early 2000s, while I was in senior high schools, Take was big. Silverbird had opened at that time, and there was a show called Sound City. Ghanaian artists dominated a lot on that show. Take was the biggest. All his collaboration with Tony Chatula was big then. Okay, all right. So Gabriel Nelson, cop, and I've really one of the shows I've enjoyed in recent times. Maya Miniajopa is this particular one. I thought it was some ways because today I didn't have a full house, but I've really enjoyed it. In fact, next week, but
Obia, Omo no mushe video no.
Yeah.
Their share take, I'm sure they will ask. Look at the way Ola is looking at him. As I'm in the classroom, I'm lecturing. I'm preaching my no.
No, in some now I will say. Anyom to phone be brave. Ebi nso nim sa nyama ebi. But I say me nka misuro. I say me kwakokan
No, but most of them they don't know. Most of them don't know.
Yeah, I mean some too don't know. Honestly, some too don't know. And I'm happy he's been very vocal acheche makanyama. We na kwankwa is okay bia me no mienu na eka. We can say from the horse's own mouth.
Yeah.
When I say then James Sufi, you ask the catcher or say, and I want to know. I bet Ramadano.
Almost didn't think
Abuchichi free. Just the catcher said, then no pa, and no pa.
Ye ninety,
and to wait on you to name walk and wo to fo. Yes, ya dear, Yama be bria wakano. I disya be brewum, over far, a bed bow, fanso away say, and baby. It's a consultancy because they be a Nameka. Who said to the beer, me ye Jumaya, me radio Juma for years. No, who said, well, I would be safe now, baby. Whereupon no bit yours, you'll be sure about you, my young Bessel tea now, booming and me catch him some patcho. Dr. Second despite and no come to my home. And no cannot show visit according to the team.
That's the Ghanaian mentality.
Yes,
that's the Ghanaian.
Now say, who called Dr. Honoma? And your doctor, of course, na medical school. Who call lawyer? Then I say I call law school into urban legal advice. Now me also why you own your business out to you. So you are coming to take my ideas.
Urban free.
There be we my point you my bread. Me no be okra taking yourself on no appointment to. So me shake Kwasi Aboagye. Kwasi oh my trust story be. Na story na me pese obi obi. Mejuma no name is that my work? But I just
saw you also trialka.
But who can say enye mejuma no sure like as it's according to my deal.
Yeah. Recently, because
and obi tell me say now so sometimes when you say na say we so kakra o ye bua nya
ye bua na na e den
me so me me plans my sister me near me kwa ko di wala to wala sala bi e
no because you need them they don't put premium on their own kind no yeah say Ghana for recently me can be say say upe emwa from artists wa na ofo say artists no nim di obetima boa sometimes pay for it
yeah
so say okasetua if you feel say you need it to pay
yeah
but hano ya se bibia no yenye ni free you yes wo di usika nyina road ross
yeah
it's sad
oka ho ma wa wodi hia
yeah
no
yeah I'm telling you the favors in the industries
obi the marginality asemizo o say okay bra papa yansen we
yeah
that was the same time Rashida Black Beauty assemble and everybody was talking about Rashida Black Beauty and houseflies and we forgot about Papa.
I went to Papa Yanssen's funeral.
Well coded.
And I was surprised that Ghanaian youthful musicians were not present. And I was telling myself, hey, won't you grow? You will also grow. You are a musician. A legend like him is dead because you listen to his songs. You don't have to let somebody tell you that Papa Yanssen is the go to his funeral. That is the thing missing. Yeah. We are not putting premium on ourselves and what we are doing. And also can.
Okay. Me do fu bi tie na message what dey take anu ahye. Ba me kan ma because ebia na obi nso tie na adwen no. Or say when it was TikTok's era, he was very arrogant. Now he say waiting. Time changes, Ampa.
No, hold on. Let me answer that. Every artist, every creator come across like arrogant. You know why? Because people doubt the ability of what they can do. Or people undermine them. And every creator try to protect and keep some confidence to protect the creativity. And I realized, when I was growing up, not obi undermining because I was so little. I was so tiny. She up to now. Look at me. People did not take me serious, but I was doing amazing things. Things that belonged to me, they gave to others because I was looking young. Even today, one day Rex Omar was saying, it will be your time to be president of Gamro. And I'm like, Rex, I'm like you. Do you know how old I am? You understand? People see me sometimes and think I'm so small. You understand? But and so in defending that space, I may come across like I'm arrogant. And every creator is arrogant. Let me put it in that sense. Not just because of what they say, but the way they walk, everything. Because that confidence, you need to have that confidence to be able to walk over and open doors and standing, your friend saying, because you'll be surprised the amount of emails that circulated about me that was shared with me in my own industry. And I'll see certain people and I say, this is what you are saying about me. And then social media can make posty say, this is what maybe Nia Ite said about me when MTV asked them about me. Me wana mi meeting Nia Ite da. Me my example. And these things were she said obi ko katre Babs when I was going to have a glory for our nation. Say me na or they Sean Paul by and me ka say Ghanaian artist NGC Kabebre. Once I was not even on the show. Me patron what I say. Me babak babolare ho on the office say na the normal yes sir. There was a point that Cox Tamaklo of Joy FM said to Babs, say, media almost signing me is a waste of time. How? Meanwhile, Cox, unya madamfo. You understand? He wasn't my friend, so I went straight to Adom FM And he was the boss there. And I went to him and I was so smart. And I said, you have done something that has changed my life forever, but you don't know. You are the one who said to Babs that A, B, C, D. Or see, he was just giving a fair assessment of our industry. I'm saying, are you the industry? Do you understand? So I was walking the walk of somebody who was defending his territory. Somebody that people were passing comment that was impacting my life. Whilst I am spending the money, like I told you, and growing and going to places to change our life and our music agenda. For example, Reggie and I, and may he so rest in peace, Dasibre Jamina, we went for a show in the UK. And when they were coming to pick a show, all my girlfriends call American artist shows when they come to UK. And when they go, they see limousines and stuff. We are playing the same space. That place was it was UK. It was a big auditorium that time. All the American stars bar, so they booked us. Muba na makofa Mattis. That time Mattis. And na makofa na mudi ebako parking na red carpet. And I was like, I am not going anywhere. I won't go today. I won't go tomorrow because I hear mejemo. All in the name of promoting the Ghanaian agenda. Mon faces kana yamfa anjema yobotom no. Mon fan enye ye lavish. That is what the Nigerians have done. Anna Regis ene Reggie Rackstone ne Dasibre Jamnaka say, "She, who sa akola we and no ye sika boy a ho. Ade de be yo wa ha no." Omo train me. No, ask Reggie. You can call him and ask him. You can call him and ask him. And I me catch Reggie say, "Reggie, what the hell? They should treat us like stars because that's the only way we can be sellable." Do you know what? We were there like 30 minutes time. They brought a white limousine with champagne. Do you know what Dasibre Jamina did? When we entered the limousine, he picked up the champagne and he corked it up. He said, "Kolenya yeah, I'm a limousine." You see? So all I'm saying is
the Ghanaian attitude. Oh yeah, na bakuk ejina kase debi. I deserve better. It's always arrogant.
We also changed the era of Ghanaian musicians going to sleep in their friends' homes when they travel. After I was exposed, you call other places, they give us hotels. Ghana phone call be belay and see and be performing. I know the yama now for see enkoda omufi. Uko dani fear no den tro abeto so. Say bia yam fan say wa fanade na onhu a because who na ye just destroying your name. She said some time ago, you say Shamoku Yakoria Wachi. You understand? And I was like, it could have been me. What you say? And we changed the era, say, Yebekwakoda Hotel. These same promoters hated me for that. Oh, they hated me for that. Oh, they paid them, say, Bremen, another amount of girlfriend. In Kuala Lumpur, someone a test your. It is a paid them enough like a standard artist like what you are trying to sell me now. No more, I can't say, oh, wait, or buy a man £10 a day. But you are the professional. You should pay £10. Wow, agents need from Remy, not your girlfriend. Oh, so I was having a lot of problems when I was exposed to the real business and then how Ghanaians treat our business. I thought that the Ghanaians were not trying hard enough to push us up and they were always reluctant to give us the best. And so I decided that, okay, let's try and push for the what we deserve and not in an
when him say conversation be Brana me or US no. Minya call from Dennis.
Dennis?
Yeah, Dennis Akwaba.
For Akwaba?
Yeah. Dennis Fremina, now there was a particular issue. No, if you say Morgana, also a discuss it. And I think say one of these days, yes, discuss it, Krama Bay. And Dennis' problem was the fact that now Nigerians, Ghana for promoters, no, omo bomb homo di omo yen yombetimi bia to also like promote Ghana music. Event near the other, no. The Ghanaian artists shifting to the Nigerian side. Say Nigerian ni ba be fanwa. They like now between Ghanaian promoter and Nigerian promoter. Ghana ni now the artists are giving priority to Nigerian promoters than the Ghanaian promoters. Over the Ghanaian promoters. And to say a tick. And there's current, I mean, musicians that he mentioned their names. Obukom for event. I'm saying there be Nigerian foreign perform for this particular event.
Now,
and this question you are talking about. So, I mean, I've been scratching my head. Is it the case, this thing at Dennis Kai, is it the case if you're Nigerian for no ATT Ghana for no
better now?
Yes, and it's a discussion we'll do because I'll call Dennis.
Can be about Dennis Dina Mijay because Mekai said Ghana Music Awards UK, the first party on the park.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not Ghana Music
in the
party
park.
In the park.
Yeah.
I was the first artist that did that with Tiny. Okay, and now Obi de Miabe Boa London, and another Dennis person me be show. And all Dennis had to do was basically take me from that promoter and house me. And the problem in Dennis Nyai was because I was asking to sleep in Holiday Inn. That's that. And I felt say, Yakobo party in the
so in front of Obeto.
And to me,
okay, the way I was saying, okay, no person do go to Nifi
not Dennis per se.
Okay.
But that was the tradition.
Okay.
So, and I don't know who were the people that was doing that, but it was the tradition. I remember, may he so rest in peace, Castro. Yeah, eating to somebody's time. I remember Castro. Mene Castro. We called Ibis Hotel.
Yeah.
Me fight it for Ibis Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And Nana Castro was ready to go and sleep with somebody.
Okay.
Now me fight it your man Ibis Hotel your man room no. Me to one or buy. No say mo brad take. You understand? And all I'm saying is that let's just put premium. In a quest of finding that premium, it may seem that one is arrogant because, of course, you are not ready to bargain. You are not ready to even meet the person halfway.
Yeah.
There's been times that I have paid for my own hotel half of the fee just because I want us to have a certain image. Because how you sell yourself is how they buy. Hey, go heaven and earth. I understood that from the beginning. And see, I didn't want to compromise. The person who sent that, I would say that it may be true from how she saw or he saw the situation, but the Asamnanka said to her, maybe I was just defending something that I was right. Yeah.
Me da see. Ola, say no ani.
Ano.
Me da see. Take ena ene wabe boy Ola Michael. So e kan ho edi dwumedie. Me da see papa ene only the only panel man wabe boy dwumedie. Cap fam omnom so say me edi dwumedie de bre mo tie for amutie. Those of you who contributed to the show by way of mo comments am the by nyamisha mo papa mo amutie bi yeni so minim say ebna da ye be enkwani ahoden wo ha besan ba beti entertainment review bi me wia be no mienu epe mo ebesan ba betrase na ye the entertainment review the abremo salamat paintil ni samike no time echi ehye dwumedi ye the abremo Peter Square and Pretty Joyce and so boy social media so grateful to Adam Chochomi on our arrange with take away no ehia e wa ham saying your friend Kwasi Aboagye I mean can enjoy the rest of your weekend love you all especially my four boys, yes, Kyla, Kesta, I mean, why do I have even put myself in trouble? Why should he be me?